Welcome back, everyone, to the And I Digress podcast.
This is a lot louder than I thought it was.
Yeah, maybe I should turn it down.
We're leaving it in. We're leaving it in.
Okay, hold on. The gain.
Oh, the gain.
That should be a little bit better. We're not peaking the microphone constantly.
La 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 la. Adjust accordingly, Chase. La 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 la. But this is how I normally talk, so hopefully this will be.
I hope I adjusted it enough for you guys to get the joke. Anyway, welcome everyone
to the And I Digress
season finale
of And I Digress.
I think we're saying two different things, Joe. But we had the same message.
The same message. Chase and I are here in person.
Yeah.
In persona.
This is recorded live
on Saturday night. It's Tuesday
Saturday
afternoon. Live from Joe's finished basement.
It's
And I Digress.
And then we have like the opening where we're all like doing our sweet poses, and it's literally just the two of us for a solid like minute.
It's the Family Feud intro. And they're just like, yeah, I'm the cool dad, and he just stands.
But it's just the two. We're the entire family. We're both the entire family, and we're both Steve Harvey.
And we both, like, in the half second that it takes them to cut from the one family to the other, we do like one of the Broadway like hyper transitions where we just rip off like our jacket,
yes.
And then we go through some underground like little tunnel, come up on the other side,
we got
and
the
then
trap door.
Panting,
yeah. There's Steve Harvey.
The Johnson family! And your host,
Steve's Harvey.
How do I know you're not just two white kids in a trench coat?
Don't. That's the fun. That's the magic. We can be surprised when they say naked grandma, too.
Naked grandma! What? We surveyed 100 people. How do you say naked grandma?
What? What is the thing most likely to make Steve Harvey say, what? We have naked grandma. Do we have naked grandma up on the board? Number one. What?
87 people. That was the top answer.
Number one answer. Oh my god.
Okay, so what is the actual topic of this podcast?
The USSR is the topic. And we have a wide variety of cheese.
I think we've done everything in our power to make this podcast absolutely not about the USSR, which I think is the ultimate realization of the And I Digress. Like, we're cheese tasting, we're talking about, like, Family Feud, Steve Harvey.
Where do you go from here?
We're in person, which is, like, its whole other thing. We're doing our live recording.
Oh, yeah. We can take a picture together, and I'll put an octopus face over yours.
Yeah, you can just, like, black me out completely. No one's allowed to know what I look like.
I'll lasso you out of the picture and just include, like, I'll do the black hole image.
Very poignant, since we're talking about the USSR.
Whoa.
What did Stalin do?
Boom,
exactly that.
Boom. He used the lasso command on Photoshop.
1940. 1950, actually, that's when
Don't worry about it.
Well, yeah, it was like the late 40s when he was doing that. But yeah. Ever hear about Stalin? I'm gonna take a drink of my water.
Do it. Oh yeah.
Provided by Joe Industries. Do you ever want a refreshing sip of water?
Welcome back to our sponsor.
But you don't have any water?
Joe Industry. Have you ever razors delivered straight to your home? Use our
code at honey.com/andidigress to get 25% off your next order of razors.
Believe it or not, our 5 viewers, we are not sponsored.
No! We have 3 followers on Bandcamp, and only one of them is me.
Honey has not bankrolled our, like, overseas trips yet, unfortunately.
God, yeah.
We will record, like, season 5 of the And I Digress podcast. We're going to record it in some, like, European castle.
Oh.
Maybe I can find my, like, great-grandparents' mansion in Budapest if it's not, like...
Hey, I used to live here. Can I walk through the house just for old time's sake?
This is a $20 million ancient castle.
Ancient mansion with all sorts of, like, authentic art. You say, wait, give me.
You see, when we're not in person,
yeah,
we can't feed off of each other directly.
Yeah, we can't see each other's faces. We cannot look into each other's souls. Yeah.
Chase and I go way back.
way
back, like 4 years.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Not that far.
Not even quite that far.
But, you know.
But we go back.
It's as if, like, we've done loads of funny stuff.
Loads of, silly antics together.
Like, making fun of our teachers in high school.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Remember high school?
Yeah.
That happened.
Rest in peace.
Do any of you guys remember high school? Write in your answers to...
Did anyone else... I shouldn't have said else. I died. Did anyone peak in high school? I hope... My high school experience, I hope to God that's not peaking, because that would be very, very depressing.
Chase, we know for a fact that I peaked in high school. Yeah. I am the single holder of the spirit stick. Still.
Hold on, they can identify you.
Still, they can't identify me.
They know where you are.
Other places have
tracked you down.
Oh God,
they've tracked you down.
But if you don't want to get tracked down, get NordVPN. Go to NordVPN.com.
Content creator
with codes. That's NordVPN.com/AndIDigressPodcast. Again, that is NordVPN.com/AndIDigressPodcast, or call toll free at 911.
It's 1-800. Anyway.
God.
I figure...
The USSR!
Yes, the USSR. But I figure we start with our special gimmick for this episode.
Oh, there's a gimmick?
The cheese tasting.
Oh, that's the gimmick? So, I thought we were maybe going to build up to the cheese a little bit.
I mean, how far are we in right
Only
now?
like 8 minutes.
Well, I mean, I think that's as good a time as ever. We need to, like, color each of our each new topic a new cheese.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
Set the tone. I haven't thought about that.
So, Joe...
Oh, God. I feel like we should have gotten a picture of all of the cheeses.
Yeah.
Let's do that. Everyone at home, this is when you can go to your...
Let's put them all on like the cheese board so we can pretend we're like...
Yeah, I have a real charcuterie board that's really a cutting board because my mom didn't want me to get out the actual cheese board. Because, yeah, we have a real cheese board. Come on, Chase. Like, zhuzh it up a little bit.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay, yeah.
Zhuzh.
This is an expensive cheese
Get
board.
with the zhuzhin.
We are in France.
Oh, God.
This would be banned off the subway. Call back.
It's stanky. Call back to a week ago.
Yeah,
2 weeks
episodes
ago?
Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
Okay, fuck it. It's just fuck it.
No.
I don't even know. What I was going to say is
do you want me to play the Ratatouille, like sing the Ratatouille song?
I haven't seen that movie in so long.
It's called Le Festine because I saw it on YouTube. It was pretty
nice.
Good.
Oh, that's...
Check your supplementary images
on Instagram. The TikTok song.
I don't know French. Bonjour, enchanté. What other words do I know? None of them.
France.
At all.
France.
Garçon, that's the last one I know.
Gaston.
Garçon, it means boy in French.
Boy.
So,
let's list off the cheeses that we have.
Okay.
Just to, inform our audience.
So
yeah, let's start with the ones that you brought.
Yeah, I got some cheddar, Gruyere, black truffle.
Gruyere.
Yeah, okay, that's how you say it. Black truffle with a flavor profile of classic, creamy, aged to perfection.
Oh, which type of the 9 cheese types is it?
Is it like, I think it's like a 4, maybe. No, it's like a 6.
I don't know.
Yeah, how hard is this cheese?
Italian black truffles.
This is how the cheese sounds when you rap at it with your knuckles against the microphone with no pop filter.
Cheese SMR.
Ooh. It's fairly dense. It's got a nice give to it.
Do you want to go, Joe?
Or sure, we'll alternate. Yeah, alternate. I had no say in the selection of my cheeses. They were just purchased at the store without me, but I'm pretty happy with how they turned out. Start off a little classic here. A nice Wisconsin smoky cheddar. I caught a whiff of that as that came across. Get a nice whiff of that.
Is that open?
Yeah, I opened it. Yeah.
A bit. Okay.
Is it? Is it not? I'm probably... Oh, no. Yeah, no, I smell that.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's from Wisconsin. It's from the Hotley Cheese Company. And, yeah, it's Wisconsin. Smoked cheddar.
Welcome to Wisconsin.
Welcome, Wisconsin.
I've been there once.
I have not had the privilege.
It's not to disparage any of our Wisconsin viewers.
Wisconsinites.
Yeah. I was there for like 2 days. So.
2 more days than me.
Yeah. Okay, so next, we've had 2 fairly like dense cheeses.
Dense, solid cheeses.
Very dense.
Yeah, that Gruyere.
So I have a chèvre fresh goat cheese.
Oh yeah.
Honey cervase.
Honey cervase?
Yeah, I have no idea what it is. It's like a soft goat cheese. And if you'll notice, there's a little bit of a theme that'll kind of end off with our third cheese
that Chase brought.
Yeah, Joe, I'll let you do the honors of your next cheese.
Thank you. I'm just gonna go from the more normal cheeses to the ones that I'm more excited about.
To the most exciting, yeah.
Yeah, this is a classic pepper jack cheese, a favorite of mine when I go to Subway.
It's a good one.
Oh yeah, that's the pepper jack being slammed against the bar.
Yeah.
It's Monterey Jack with jalapeno peppers. See nutrition information for fat and saturated fat content. Good calcium source of. That's it being thrown onto the cutting board.
Okay. So my final cheese is the El Trigar Dope sheep's milk cheese, and I definitely butchered that one.
Yeah, welcome back to us making fun of people accidentally. Please don't cancel us. We're trying.
Yeah. It's not intentional. Mm-mm. It's just the names. If anything, I'm making fun of myself for being
uncultured. I speak conversational Spanish, not French, where the cheese is made.
I can speak a little bit of German. That's about it. I didn't get any German cheese, unfortunately. But
man,
yeah,
step your shit up, dude.
But yeah, this
fun fact, real quick.
Okay.
Fidel Castro, big into dairy.
Oh yeah, I mean they tried to poison him with his milkshakes.
Yeah, he had Holsteins, the classic black and white cows, flown in from Canada. And he tried to breed a super cow for the Caribbean climate.
And he only got one.
Got one. Ubre Blanca, white udder. This is directly from a Salmonella video.
Well, yeah, welcome to Salmonella videos.
Welcome to Joe Quotes 2 YouTube channels for 2 hours, and Chase gets metaphysical about cheese. That's got like the cheese holes in it, not like Swiss.
It's got the cheese like indents in it.
Yeah, like the actual cheese texture.
And then it's got like the cheese texture on it.
Yeah. Like you go to an Italian buffet and they have this made out of plastic sitting on a dusty shelf to make you think that you're looking at a real authentic place.
The El Trigo Dope. Very fancy,
but unwrapped.
I'm glad you have a plastic model of it.
Oh yeah.
How
dense is this? Smack this against the counter.
So this one's also very.
Let's do the test.
So for those hearing a sound, and are questioning what they're hearing over the microphone, maybe like turning this down in front of their parents.
Yeah, watch it with your family.
This is slapping the black truffle cheese and this cheese, which I haven't mentioned yet, but this is sheep's milk cheese.
I think you mentioned it. I'm pretty sure you did.
I mentioned
it's
it
made with sheep's
pre-podcast. I
think you mentioned it all on the podcast. I don't know. Don't worry about it.
Anyway, so my theme is I have 3 different animals' cheeses, and that'll lead into a fun digression that we had before recording.
God, yeah.
We need to, like, rehash
in more detail. Okay. I'll just finish off with my remaining 2 cheeses. I have a classic Munster, really nice for, like, a turkey sandwich. This is also from the Hotley Cheese Company and is also allegedly from Wisconsin.
No.
It's a little less dense. It's got a nice little squish to it, but here it is being dropped against the bar.
Oh. It does have a nice little squish.
It's still in the plastic. All of these cheeses are still in the plastic, but they are opened at one end, except for our final and 7th cheese. From Great Midwest, registered trademark. It is Ghost Pepper Cheddar. Proudly Cheese Wisconsin. Jalapeno cheese, or cheddar cheese, with jalapeno, habanero, and ghost peppers. Oh, this one is. That's what it sounds like being slammed against the counter, because that's what I'm going to do after I eat the whole brick.
All right, so Joe, I'll let you do the honors. Which one are we going to eat first?
I think we start with a pretty normal one and then work our way up.
Okay, so fancy cheeses just move over to the side.
Yeah, you really set the bar here, Chase.
These go over here.
And I'll put the Munster there too.
Fair
That's
enough.
a nice cheese.
So cheddar, pepper jack.
Cheddar.
These are
cheddar.
Standard, yeah.
It's hard to go wrong with nice cheddar.
All right.
I'll squeeze this out of the wrap.
Slide the block out.
I'm gonna try. It's like in there. God, I am not
You can do
a
it, Joe.
cheeseosaur. Thank you. It's just the friction. Oh, there's like the rind on it.
Oh,
that's got some nice texture.
Oh, that's
you
like
can
a
tell
loaf
it's
of bread.
smoked. Yeah. Don't worry about it.
So we gotta do this like we're like prime.
I'm struggling.
You don't care. Oh wait, get some fingers in there.
Yeah, just.
Okay,
we're not doing too hot. All right,
let's get some finger under there.
The thing is, I don't think you're supposed to like rip the whole block of cheese out, but we did it.
There we go. We got it.
There it is on the clean cutting board.
Okay, so first things first.
I'm the realist.
If we're gonna be cheese sommelier, we need a few things. We need a palate cleanser.
I thought about that, and I did not brew coffee.
That's unfortunate. I mean, I don't drink it. But,
I thought about that.
But water, good enough for me. We need to get the nose of it. We need to, swirl it around, make sure it's good.
This is a wine tasting now?
You know what? I mean, I'm sure, these concepts carry over to cheeses.
Yeah.
I mean, especially the fancy cheeses. I'd hope.
Oh, yeah. I would hope. I also have a package of Keebler Toasted's Party Pack crackers. It's an assortment of toasted sesame, harvest wheat, and buttercrisp that is open and more than half gone because I do not live alone.
C'est magnifique. It's another French word that I remembered. Yeah. You want to know the Spanish word for toad? I'm sure. Do you know this?
Tell me. I may remember it.
El Sapo.
That's right. Yeah, you had a whole conversation with me about
was this on the podcast?
No.
Okay, yeah. I took Spanish for one semester outside of elementary school, where we had it, but I didn't learn any of it.
But then it got canceled because they needed money.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Spanish.
Rest in peace, Spanish. That class was taught by the mom of the girl who I had a crush on, who told me that scary story.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a small world.
Ooh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Then she worked in the cafeteria after they got canceled. Yeah, don't worry about it.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah. I'm sure it paid the same. Welcome to 20 minutes into the podcast where we've done nothing.
Honestly, we might need to extend this episode because
I don't care.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
This is the final episode of our first season. Yeah. We've gone all out. We've got the cheeses.
We've got the cheese.
We've got the
We're in person.
Episode.
Extended episode. We're both sharing Chase's nice microphone. This is the pinnacle of audio quality.
The premiere. This is the episode you start with.
The creme de la creme. This will be the most recent one on Bandcamp too.
Yeah.
So
get us on Bandcamp front page, and then they'll watch all of our other podcasts and be severely disappointed in our lack of quality.
Again, I peaked in high school. I'm going to say it. And hopefully it doesn't ring true forever, but I did.
Joe, you got to work to peak somewhere else.
Let's cut this cheese.
All right. So.
Chase, come on. No, come on, from the end.
I don't think I've ever used one of these before.
Really?
No.
Well...
I just used the standard, knife.
Okay, yeah, the roller... Do you want me to demonstrate?
Yeah.
Okay, it's pretty ergonomic. We're using one of the, wire cheese cutters here.
Uh-huh.
Chase has never used one, and I'm going to teach him. So, yeah, you set the, roller right there onto it, and then you, paintbrush roller yourself down the cheese. Son of a bitch. This is $1, so it may break. And then the wire will get disappointingly almost to the bottom.
And then you just gotta
flip the block and then just kind of force the rest of it up.
Rip it off.
Yeah, you kind of gotta Beyblade your cheese here.
Yes.
God damn it. This is a very disappointing cheese cutter. And that kind of did it.
Alright. Do you want to just break this piece in half?
Yeah.
Or both good?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that difference in thickness.
Yeah. Okay. I'll take the smaller piece.
All right. Oh, well.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, so wait.
There's more to go around.
Before we taste, we got to get the nose.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
It is.
Smell isn't doing too much for me.
Really?
Yeah. No.
This is a cheese that would be on a New Year's Eve party platter.
Yeah, I can see that. Very smoky.
Smoky,
with the cheddar behind it.
Yes, it is. You are met by the smoke, and then the cheese is right behind.
It's like a smoke bomb slapped down, and the cheddar just appears.
It is a smoke veil.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see, what if the taste matches it. Oh, okay. Tastes much better than it smells.
That's a pretty
I think it's the opposite kind of thing, if you ask me. The cheddar hits first, and then the smokiness kind of comes in after.
Oh yeah, it is quite the aftertaste. It's kind of a two-pronged approach, if you ask me.
Yeah, little strong for me, but
a little sharp.
Yeah,
because you do kind of get that. Whoa, it's kind of smoky, and then it turns into cheese.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and yeah, as you start to break it down, you really get those. That's my dog. Welcome, dog. The thingies in the stuff with the, in your saliva that breaks down food. Those.
Yeah.
Then that, brings out more cheese and then a little more smoke at the end. You'll have another little bite.
Mm-hmm. You know what they didn't have in the USSR? This cheese. Because it's from Wisconsin.
It's from Wisconsin, which is not, unfortunately, in the USSR. What do you know about the USSR, Chase?
This is pretty good cheese. It was Russia. They had KGB. They were, by most conceptions, not the best.
That wasn't true communism, bro. I think we know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, we do.
He's apparently not... the person that we're talking about, we knew in high school, of course. He was anarcho-communist, which I don't know how the fuck that works, but he apparently is not anarcho-communist anymore.
Really?
Apparently.
Mm-hmm. This might be an after podcast subject.
Probably.
Yeah.
But hey, it's a podcast, baby. We're making it right here, right now.
Let's talk about people that only we know.
Let's have another Duncan story for 20 minutes. And then make it a highlight.
Yeah. Welcome to highlight. I need to upload those on YouTube.
Oh, God.
Anyway.
Just batch upload them.
Yeah.
All right.
I need to. But.
Yeah.
All right. So, I think a good story for this USSR segment was my family's escape from the USSR.
That, I think, is a pretty good story.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever said it on the podcast.
You definitely have not. Enlighten me.
Anyway,
it's been a while since I've heard it.
You already know, Joe.
It's been a while.
Yeah, but you might have the basic summary.
Yeah.
So, my grandparents on my mother's side are from a European country, which I kind of already revealed it's Hungary.
Thank you.
Yeah. Can't track me down from that, at least, I don't think.
I don't know.
We'll just go to, like, they'll go to Hungary. DNA everyone.
Yeah. Maybe they work for 23andMe. I don't know. And they own everyone's genome.
They haven't got. I haven't 23andMe, so
neither have I, because I value my
privacy,
privacy and genome. Oh yeah.
And if you get your parents to do it, then what's the point? But then they almost got you, almost.
You get both your folks to do it.
Anyway. So my grandparents are on my mother's side are both from Hungary. And they had a fun time of getting out of Hungary. They were born, like, way back when.
In the day,
yeah,
if you will.
Around, like, a little bit before World War II started getting crazy.
A little hot and heavy.
It's not. Anyway.
What?
Before World War II happened, and so they both lived in Hungary, and they both lived through World War II, and they had some pretty fun stories during that.
That sounds...
I don't mean actually fun.
Not fun, yeah.
But those are stories for another day. They survived. That's short, yeah.
You had me on the edge of my seat, Chase.
Yeah.
I'm not. My butt is firmly supplanted in my chair.
Yeah. So, believe it or not, like, the Nazi invasion wasn't the worst thing that happened to them.
Okay. I'm
believe it or not.
Okay, I don't know how much of the story I actually remember.
Yeah. Later on, the communists came in, and, as they did, because it was on the eastern side of Germany. And that's what they did to countries on the eastern side of Germany.
Before there was the first satellite, which they named Sputnik, there were satellite states. Guess which was one of them? Chase, do you know which one of those was?
Czechoslovakia?
Czechoslovakia.
Anyway, so they both lived in Hungary, and they came from very different backgrounds. My grandmother was rich, essentially, for a while, before the communists happened.
An empress?
Not an empress. She
a duchess?
Descended from royalty, but I don't think she ever had a title herself.
It's a Cinderella story.
Sure.
This cheese is the proverbial glass slipper.
They lived in very expensive houses. My great grandparents had a very big house, and the greater grandparents had an even bigger house, apparently. But they kind of lost those.
Oh yeah.
They lost the regular big house during World War II.
Did they take Bear away also, and the blue from the house? Bear and the big blue house.
Figured that's what you're getting at.
An often suppressed childhood memory.
I don't think I've ever actually watched that show.
Really? It is a fever dream. Some of those puppets continue. I'll pull up pictures for reference.
Okay, anyway, so I don't know where they lived post that, aside from the bigger house. But they had factories. That's how they made their money. And the communists took away the factories, eventually. So they kind of lost.
Seized the means of production.
Yeah, they seized my great-grandparents' means of production. So unfortunately, I am not rich, landed royalty in Hungary.
Boo.
But I am here and I am alive. So
yes.
That's
both of those are important and relevant.
Yeah. My grandfather.
Oh, the moon. I'm sorry. I'm really getting into this.
My grandfather came from a very small town. I want to say it was like a fishing town. That might be completely off. Oh. It's been a while since I've actually Googled it. But anyway, his father was a sheriff. In the old regime, and because of that, the communists didn't like him at all, and they didn't let my grandfather go to school. They didn't let him have a job or anything.
So he grew up in Soviet. I forgot the name of the country. I keep thinking Bosnia, for some reason.
Hungary?
That's what's in my head. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hungary.
For a little bit.
Okay.
But, so eventually both my grandparents thought it was the right idea to, like, get out of here because they're both in kind of bad situations.
Mm-hmm. Were they, how old were they at this point?
They were, I want to say about, like, 18, 19-ish.
So they were married, engaged, together, something?
Well, hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Oh.
This is the love story. It's beautiful.
Starstruck lovers. Star-crossed lovers. They were probably starstruck also.
They were not doomed, so.
Well, they're like,
they're still alive.
Like a shining star. A shooting star.
I hope they stay alive. Anyway.
I digress. Podcast. Coming at you, cheese.
Yeah. So they both had fun times of, like, getting away. They both had to, like, cross, like, a border with, like, dogs and stuff, and they had to, like, run away from them. My great uncle, who died a couple years ago, rest in peace, Uncle Otto.
Otto making a comeback.
Yeah.
Legacy will never be forgotten.
He was supposed to be the heir, I guess. He had, like, the royal seal, which was neat, but he lost it, which sucks.
That sucks, yeah, real bad.
But anyway, he was part of the army, the communist army.
Oh. Okay. I'm assuming not by choice.
I don't think so, because he deserted with my grandmother.
Oh.
And they, like, dipped, and like I said, they had to run past the border.
Okay, Uncle Otto and your grandma. So they were siblings.
Yeah.
Yeah, they left together.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And there was, like, this whole thing about, like, the guards and how, like, in there, like, if they deserted or let someone go, they'd be, like, shot. So it was they had to, like, make their way out of there very carefully. Yeah, man. And my grandpa had to, at least from what I remember, he had to do something similar. He had to, like, run away.
Yeah. They don't normally
from the border too.
Let you go.
He also had to cross a river with a bunch of other people, apparently. Man. And this is the part where the story becomes, like, almost, like, legendary.
Okay.
So
which brings us to our sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends.
Get the new 5-star hero, my grandpa, right?
Uncle Otto.
Anyway. So he had to cross the river, and my grandpa, in his prime, was, like, a very, very good swimmer. So he got across just fine.
Yeah.
But there were there were, like, other people with him, and there was this family with 2 kids.
Oh no.
And they tried to get in there, and if I remember correctly, he said they had, like, a bunch of, like, big coats on, so it caught on the current of the river, and it started dragging them. So my grandpa, who had gotten to the other side of the river at this point, dove back in and saved the kids.
My fucking man.
Yeah, I know.
Hell yeah. What a hero.
Yeah.
That's kick-ass, dude.
Yeah. And anyway, so he got out of there. That was, like, the big moment. The great escape. And they both made it to Austria, which was, suffice to say, like, neutral.
Right.
They wouldn't give him back to them. So my grandparents met in a refugee camp. They were there for a while, like, I think a year or 2. Okay. And at that point, they met, they fall in love, they got married in the refugee camp in Austria. And then they wanted to go to a new country, and it was kind of like a lottery system. They just had, like, boats going, like, wherever.
Yeah.
And so if it hadn't been for like the one, and I forgot what it was. There was, like, some situation where it was that, like, there was a ship to America that was just, like it just, like, kind of happened to appear.
Yeah. Wasn't anticipated.
Yeah, and they got on it. They came to America, and if they hadn't, like, the next day, there was, like, the ship, or like a couple days from that, was a ship to Australia. So I might have been talking like this for the entire crikey. Could have had Vegemite. Could have also not existed because my dad wouldn't have been there. So. Unless he would have happened to move to Australia, and that just would have been an Australian person. And that would have been crazy.
That would have been pretty zany.
Yeah. So...
Well, I'm glad you're here, Chase.
Thank you, Joe.
Oh, yeah.
So that's my USSR story.
Yeah, that's a pretty grand story.
There are other... I mean, it's not my USSR story,
well,
but...
it's your story.
Yeah.
That's part of you.
It's my family's story.
That's what history is.
Yeah.
It's your story.
There are other stories that my grandparents have told me that I've... Apparently, like, no one else in my family, like, has asked them, which I think is...
that's kind of...
Weird.
Yeah, considering that, they have, like, children.
Really, yeah.
That they raised for, 2 decades.
Yeah. But anyway... there are more, but I'll save them for the future.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I like that.
So, I think we're ready for our next cheese.
I think so too. Chase, pick our next cheese for us.
Well, like I said, I think we go from most normal to least normal.
I like that. This is the pepper jack.
Yeah.
Did I not open this one yet?
But did you? Oh,
I thought I opened all of them except your cheeses and the ghost pepper, which is 3 cheeses. Yeah, we're gonna have to like stack the cheese. You can throw away that chunk if you would like.
I hope that doesn't ruin the flavor.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, you can just pitch it, Chase.
Oh.
I have a trash can right here.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. I brought that in case any cheese does not particularly agree with us.
All right. So,
yeah, do the honors, Chase.
Let's get it. Oh shoot! We might have that. Do we have like a napkin?
Yeah, we got paper.
Oh, sweet. We can't.
Everything hurts.
It's unfortunate. We can't let the cheeses interface with each other. They need to be individual experiences.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. So I think our next topic. I think we should rehash our cheese-related one. Because I think that's
pretty
pertinent,
topical,
poignant. Other P words.
Poop.
Okay. Am I doing this right?
Yeah. The wire just gets very loose.
Yeah, I don't want to break this.
You probably will, or I will. Somebody will break this, and it will be perfectly fine, Chase.
Okay, I hope so.
Yeah, do the flip. It's a complete pain in the ass, isn't it?
Yeah, it sure is.
Damn. That wasn't half bad. Yeah, and then it gets stuck in the wire.
I don't know. I think that was exactly half bad.
Half of it was good.
Yeah.
Half of it was not necessarily.
All right, so I already smelled the cheese a little bit, but let's get the nose.
Ooh.
Yeah, is it just me, or is that like just too strong?
That's a little much, but I like it.
Yeah,
I've had this particular brand.
I like
before,
pepper jack.
As do I.
I don't think I've ever smelled it before.
Yeah, I've never paid this much attention to the nose. There's a little more pepper than jack, but I like it. It's not a very sinister heat. It's a very kind of dry, blanket of heat. It doesn't envelop the cheese. It lets it breathe a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't even notice the heat until.
Yeah. Ooh, that's nice. It leaves a nice little wisp in your nose of just I'm a jalapeno.
Yeah. Oh,
it's nice.
It's interesting. Yeah.
Chase does not like spicy food, by the way.
Yeah, I can handle it a little bit. Like, I get buffalo chicken tenders sometimes. Okay. But
buffalo sauce has never really done it for me.
I
don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Cheese time.
Okay. Classic pepper jack.
Mm-hmm. Cheese is a little bland.
I don't know. I like this kind of cheese. Like this.
I like it too.
Does it for me. I think. Okay, is it just me, or does get into the spice?
Yeah. It hits at the end. Ooh, there it is. It lingers a little bit.
Right in the back of your throat.
Tongue and back of your throat.
Okay, is it just me, or does the jalapeno taste kind of oppose it a little? Like, I think the juxtaposition. Like, I usually like pepper jack, but I think I don't know.
It really is over. The jalapeno is very overbearing to the cheese.
Yeah,
I had first bite did not taste the cheese at all.
Yeah,
it was just pepper.
Mm-hmm. Like when you hit it.
Yeah, it's a very creamy, easy to miss profile. But if you really taste for it, it's there. It's just very minimal. Easily overborne.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, not a bad cheese. Slap that on a melt. That would be good on a melt.
Which, honestly, yeah, I think this cheese deserves to be in combination with other things.
Yes, it is not an alone
cheese. A standalone cheese, yeah.
Yeah, a cheddar, like our former cheese, is a very powerful, individualistic cheese.
Yeah, I'd agree with that one. That one you could eat alone.
Yeah, you could maybe a cracker, maybe some meat of some sort.
Yeah, this needs to be in Congress with some other
senators,
other flavors. I was gonna say,
yeah.
Senator
Pepperjack, please take the floor.
Here we have Speaker of the House, Black Truffle. All right, so I think this is adequate time for
it's high time
for our talk of the forbidden cheeses. Because if you think about it, Joe and I were talking before we actually started recording.
Unfortunately, we weren't recording, but we'll rehash it now.
So as my theme is like different animal cheeses, what is the weirdest possible cheese you can like make? And we
well, Chase had proposed this. I'm like, oh, that's a good question, because you can milk anything with nipples.
Any mammal,
quote.
yeah.
And
what is a mammal?
Meet the parents, meet the Fockers. A mammalian creature is one with breasts. Mermaids are mammals. I would have mermaid cheese.
That's not what we were talking about, Joe.
Well, see, this is the beauty about rehashing it, is we get new ideas. But he mentioned platypus cheese. And I said, okay, yeah, I mean, that would clearly be weird, but I'm an adventurous eater, and when else do you get the chance to have platypus cheese? So I said I'd try it. And then we thought, what would be weirder than platypus cheese? Yeah. What else has breasts?
What is a mammal that you don't normally think of?
And we said, a dolphin. You could milk a whale.
Yeah, no, we did say dolphin. But I was just thinking right now, you could also milk a whale.
You could milk a whale. I've seen
cheeses?
Sea cheese.
Like, we only have terrestrial cheeses here. I wonder how much that would cost. Like, an exorbitant amount.
Sea cheese, yeah.
Sea cheese, oh my god.
Yeah, that's the moon. I pulled up a picture of the moon from Bear in the Big Blue House, and it's got the VHS fuzz on it and everything.
It's terrifying.
It's like when I would rent these from the public library.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude.
That brings back some memories.
Oh, yeah. It's a time. Alright, sea cheeses.
The Dead Sea cheeses.
North Sea cheese is a Gouda-type cheese made in Denmark. Why? Oh, they just age it by the sea.
Lame.
Boo.
Whale cheese, come on.
Yeah. I guess you gotta be a little more specific if you're looking for these. Whale cheese.
Is this actually a thing?
The smelly blue cheese is made from curdled orca milk.
What?
As satisfying as cow cheese, but a bit saltier. Normally, the whale milk would be wasted on baby whales. But don't worry, just like the cow milk industry, we've separated the babies from the mothers at birth, so you can have your cheese.
Is this actually a thing?
It's from AshleyMoskowitz.wixsite.com.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, what? This is dirt cheap.
Wait, are you kidding?
$13 for one
whale cheese?
How much do you get? Don't forget, where there's milk, there's veal. Try our baby whale meat.
What? Is that legal?
I guess. And also, they recommend serving the cheese with green grapes. What the fuck? There's a tab for flesh and corpses?
Click on it, come on.
Milks and bodily fluids? Everyone, go to ashleymoskowitz.wixsite.com. That's Ashley, the name, or like the furniture home store.
What the hell?
Moskowitz, moskowitz.wixsite.com.
We are not sponsored.
We are not sponsored, but this is just what the fuck is this? Pig milk fine foods. Shop with us.
Choose from our selection of exotic flesh, skin,
scabs,
and other corporate products.
Why do you call it that?
I love how the picture of pig bacon, oh god, is a full rotisserie rotisserie hog, and then you hover over it, and it's a baby pig being fed milk from a bottle. Oh, shelter dog cheese?
What?
That's such a sad picture.
Oh my god.
What? Human cheese?
What
the fuck?
Who is a psychopath?
Who would milk a shelter dog? Oh my god. What the fuck is it? How is this legal?
Hold on.
She didn't even... No, I have to read this. She didn't even edit the product info. It's the template. Product info. I'm a product detail. I'm a great place to add more information about your product, such as sizing.
Oh god. Go on Wikipedia for me.
Oh no. Okay.
And search orca.
Okay.
What? Okay, hold on. You need to scroll down. Wikipedia has the endangerment of every animal that you search.
Captivity?
Wait, it's right there. Where is it?
Data deficient.
Oh no.
Well, we could just Google.
Are the orcas
Orca
endangered?
Endangered status.
So if you're a psychopath,
data deficient. Huh.
Okay, that's weird.
They're protected under the Marine Mammal Protection Act.
So, I think we might have found like an accidental deep web.
Southern resident killer whales have been listed as endangered under the ESA since 2005.
There you go.
Yeah.
So, this person...
I don't know, they probably work in tandem with SeaWorld.
Actual psychopath.
Probably. Special price for all cheese made from the milk of shelter dogs. Get yours today!
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to this main page here. Human cheese is a little pricey. It's twice as expensive as whale cheese. Where are you getting the whales?
Where are you getting the
gorilla meat? What the fuck?
Okay, that is definitely endangered.
This is not legal. This is a gag.
Yeah, there is no way this is actually real.
Comparable to ham hock or human thigh.
Go to about right now.
What the fuck? Go back to that?
About.
Oh, about.
Yeah.
This has to be a gag. This is not real.
There's no way.
This has to be made up. At Pig Milk Fine Foods, we strive to bring you the finest quality flesh and bodily fluids available. Our exotic selection goes beyond the traditional bounds of the American plate, bringing you an array of fine animal foods not found in the average grocery market. Think outside the plate.
We're about to get hit by like a deep web hitman.
Oh, God. Provisions. Oh, cookies, cakes, snack foods, and treats with an avant-garde twist. Pig milk. Why is it pink? That's not how this works. Is it? There's no way. What? It's so thick.
It's like strawberry milk, I think.
It looks like the shit they make hot dogs out of.
Honestly, none of these actually look like they're the right product.
No. Pig milk is necessary for strong bones. The finest pig milk available, a delicate pink color and subtle sweet taste will make this porcine lactation a part of your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Pig milk is necessary for strong bones. Babushka, drink our pig milk. It is necessary to get strong bone.
Okay.
This has to be made up.
Yeah, no, there's no way.
This has to be made up. What the fuck? Is this real? Ashley Moskowitz, I hope not the same person, is a financial analyst at JP Morgan Chase.
Oh god. This could be real.
Oh my god. Ashley's a common name, and I'm sure Moskowitz is not that rare. But what the fuck is it? Find us. There's a Find Us tab.
No, don't find us.
Offering specialty food since 2023. They're looking. They have their address. I'm gonna put it in Google Maps.
Oh my god.
See what it is.
Okay, yeah, this is a joke.
Closed Sunday. Oh my god, this has to be a joke.
Yeah, well, they said offering specialty food since 3 years in the future.
God,
Is this even a real address? It's in San Francisco. What the hell? Did I copy the wrong thing? Come on. Come on. Don't do me like that. Come on. Okay. What the hell? Okay. I'm gonna zoom in.
Get that street view.
Yeah.
It's blurred out because it's a secret military base.
Photos. Okay, it's like a business park. It's right on the corner. What the hell?
I've not seen any gorillas around there.
I don't want to go. That address is a Bear building. Like the pharmaceutical Bear.
Oh.
Maybe it's the one across the street, like this one, because they were showing a picture of this.
I think you went a street too far.
No, that's 5... Is that 500 or 508?
This is fun audio for everyone.
Yeah, no, yeah, we're not getting any audio, but I am just so bamboozled.
Yeah.
This is so uncomfortable.
Very.
I don't know what this is.
Welcome to Chase and Joe Find a Concerning Website.
Yeah, okay. It's across from the Bear building. At least it was in 2017 when Google did this. What the hell is this? It's a 5-story, like, office building. If anyone lives in the San Francisco area, this is such a big building. It's just all office space. What the hell is this? Investigate.
It could reasonably be that.
It really could. No parking on this side of the street, though, thank God.
But there is no way that this is actually real.
No way in hell is this real. There's no signage on the building, like, at all.
Yeah, so it's probably just a multi-use space.
It's leased to 1 billion people, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Good to eat. Oh, they have the map already pulled up. They're right on the bay. Oh my God. Yeah, this is completely made up. Their phone is 12345678990. Real phone numbers can't start with a 0 or 1.
So that's what gets you.
Email info@mysite.com.
That's what gets you. Not
okay, you know what, Chase? Anything else could be anything else.
This is some prime.
This is hysterical.
Prime satire.
Oh my God. We stumbled across a gem.
Joe and Chase accidentally fall for satire for like a solid 10 minutes.
This is really pretty well done.
Yeah.
The only thing, I'm glad that they let us figure it out that it is satire.
Because God forbid.
God forbid, yeah. But they could have done a little bit more to really bamboozle me. Human brie cheese.
Ooh.
How do you make brie from a human?
Imagine if you actually order any of these things.
The creamiest brie you'll ever taste. Our women eat healthy, corn-heavy diets and are given antibiotics to increase production and ward off infection. This is so amazing.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. This is amazing. It has the same picture twice. Oh no, one's more zoomed in. And then a picture of someone with a titty pump. This is beautiful. Oh, God. Corpses and bodily fluids for the gourmet in all of us.
How's gourmet spelled?
Oh, my God.
Oh, it's regular.
The right way.
Okay.
Oh, my God. Oh, this is elephant sausage, $18. Smoked gorilla fingers. And this is just a picture of, like, regular sausage. Smoked cat bacon, $13.
Cat bacon?
Macaroons. Possum head cheese. Oh, my God. Oh.
Yeah, so they have all these. They got macaroons, rosemary and chocolate chip cookies.
Panda Bear Gouda.
Kittens, feta.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, my God.
They've got Kalamata olives. That's a good cheese pairing and meat. Oh, my God. How long were we talking just about this? Oh, wow. It's an hour?
Yep.
Holy hell. How about a new cheese? Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Dude, that was a trip.
Okay, I think we go for one of mine.
I think we do. I think we really upped the bar.
All right. Considering we just did talk about a bunch of different...
I kind of wanted to save the sheep for last.
Really?
Well, I don't know. The ghost pepper would be a good one for last, because you're not getting that flavor out of your mouth.
Yeah. I think ghost pepper is definitely last.
Yeah.
I think either this one or the black truffle.
Let's do the black truffle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I do want a little more diversity for later. Because I want to get a little more adventurous. I don't want to be let down by typical cheeses.
Is this typical, Joe?
No. I just don't want to build all the way up to sheep cheese, which I've never had before, and then try Munster. You know?
That's fair.
You really get in there with these awful scissors.
Yeah,
you gotta use like the fulcrum of them. Yeah, get all the way in there. Remember physics.
Yeah,
there you go. Welcome back to Chase struggling to open cheese.
Probably should have done this off recording.
No, don't worry about it. Fun fact, clamshell packaging kills a good number of people every year. I learned that on Modern Marvels.
Ooh. Yeah.
Ooh, damn. You got...
Ooh, that's strong.
I'll take a nice whiff.
Well, yeah, let me get it cut.
Yeah, take...
Get the nose.
Rap rage, also called package rage, is the common name for heightened levels of anger and frustration resulting from the inability to open packaging, particularly some heat-sealed plastic blister packs and clamshells. Huh. Nice. I want numbers on the death rate of these. Okay, well, here you go. 6,500 emergency department visits in the U.S. in 2004 related to packaging. That looks like a nice moist cheese.
Yeah, do you smell that?
Oh, that is odoriferous.
Nice vocabulary, Joe.
Thank you. It's pretty verbaciously verbose, I must say.
Well, that's...
Alright.
It's a cut.
It did indeed cut. I cannot stress to the listener how awful this cheese knife thing is.
Yeah.
Get the nose.
Oh, that is very strong.
It is very... Yeah, ooh, it's sweet, though. It's like a
yeah,
blueberry on the front, almost. You get that?
No. I mean, it's like... It definitely smells like cheese on the front, but...
Well, like right immediately at the front.
Maybe like a tinge, I don't know.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of a fruity note.
Perhaps it's the black truffle.
Yeah, I've never had like legit truffle. That's a type of mushroom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very expensive.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. Gotta sniff it out in the mountains.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Hank Green, for telling me what a truffle is.
Yeah.
God damn.
Oh yeah, that's very sweet.
This is a banging cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. And the complexity just keeps coming. Oh! Oh, damn.
We got the cheat sheet on the packaging.
Hot diggity.
But yeah, that is very interesting taste.
This is a really good cheese. Man, okay.
You know, I think tasting these so far, I don't like cheese or maybe I just don't like cheese on its own, but like, I don't know.
Have a cracker.
Perhaps.
Be my guest.
Maybe that's what I'm missing.
You are the guest in my home. I will offer you the best Ziploc of loose crackers. They're all the same. Oh, man. Or now that I've experienced this flavor roller coaster, I'll walk our listeners at home through.
There we go.
That's it?
Yeah.
All right. I'll walk everyone through the flavor profile.
Yeah, that's good.
Immediately fairly sweet. And the flavor broadens out, fairly buttery. And then that's when the truffle finds its way in. Adds a very nice savory twist. And then a little bit of almost a black pepper vibe to an extent, but also the sweetness of a peppercorn.
You gotta try one with
really in there. I definitely will. I may honestly have another slice because this is really good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, fuck it, I will.
Let me get us another.
Oh yeah,
cutting of that cheese.
Oh yeah.
That's why you buy $8 cheeses.
Hot diggity, as they say. And they are people who say hot diggity.
Got a much thicker slice than before.
Thank you. Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm going to spread this across 2 crackers.
Yeah.
Not literally because it's a tough cheese. But, oh, baby. Let's have a cheese tier list at the end of this.
Mm-hmm.
This is S.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Definitely hits different when it's on a cracker.
Definitely does. But then it masks some of those lighter, more buttery tones in the cheese. I tried it cracker on the tongue.
It's almost like sour for me.
I see that.
I can like feel myself kind of like puckering up a little bit.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. I'm holding out for this goat cheese, but that's good.
Goat cheese is solid.
Well, this one is not solid. It's a big...
Goat cheese is rarely solid, yes. It is maybe a type 3. It is good with the cracker. It is more palatable.
So what is our topic?
It gets lost.
For right now. Cheeses,
I guess. What is your cheesiest memory? Not like corny. Like, haha, that was so, like, good pun, Dad. But your most cheese-filled memory.
The memory most related to cheese?
Yes, in the most, like, high presence of cheese.
Probably in a store. There's some cheese wheels around.
Oh, okay.
That's about it.
Really? Okay. I'll bring the...
Do you have a memory that's, like, related to cheese? Okay.
Yes, I will bring the conversation on this one. So, my family and I, we, every now and then, go on road trips. We live in the Midwest. What else do you do but drive to it? We've said that we live in the Midwest. The Midwest is a whole region.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's a big region.
Okay, sure. We live in the Midwest.
What else is there to do but drive out of the Midwest? Or through it to another awful part of the Midwest? So, particularly, maybe 4 years ago, and then like plus or minus 2 years, that 4-year window was a pretty big road trip era. And every single time we would pass through, like, no matter where we were going, there's only like one highway that you can take to get to any other place that is not in the other direction. Can I say the name of the highway for clarity? Because the place is off the highway. Okay.
Sure.
I think it's off. I don't know. I-70. It's an interstate. Yeah. I-70 is pretty bland.
I'm still getting hints from that cheese.
Yeah, no, it's really good.
It just like sticks with you.
My stomach is like, yeah, you had some cheese. I'm like, yeah, I had some fucking cheese. So what? Bitch, stay down. I will not be bossed around. Regardless, there's nothing on this stretch of interstate except like shitty side of the road restaurants that advertise for 20 miles ahead in either direction. And then there is Fantastic Caverns, that was our destination on one of these road trips, which we later nicknamed Kinda Cool Caves. It's not super fantastic. I mean, it's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. Kinda cool. It's a cave. Kinda cool caves. So there's that, and there are billboards for 200 miles in every direction.
Nice.
Yeah, but then the only other place that there is on I-70, which is also advertised heavily, and we had never gone, we've driven by it, and we finally decided to go once. Osceola cheese. You ever heard of it?
No, I have not.
Let me pull up some pictures. There's a giant mouse at the front of the store. It's in Osceola, Missouri. Yummy cheese and more. Yeah, they sell exclusively cheese, and they have like a cheese bar. They have that mouse, the mouse from their logo, which is pretty cartoonish. They have in like an 8-foot tall sculpture thing in front of their establishment.
Do they have whale cheese?
I don't know, but there's a picture of me in front of that somewhere, and I'll find it.
It's on their website.
Oh, I hope. But
large
they just have
selection
like
of.
They have like a cheese wheel, or no, fuck. I just completed words because that's how my brain works. They have a cheese bar, and they will just give you samples of like whatever cheese, and yeah, there's a lot of cheese. And what else do you do in the middle of nowhere?
Eat cheese.
You pull over and you try some cheese, and you buy like maybe one thing. But yeah, it was, you know, it was pretty cool. Definitely more interesting than I had anticipated. Oh, that's a very blurry picture of the aged Longhorn 16 ounce. It's $7. But yeah, quite a variety. It's like a Cracker Barrel almost, but instead, if you replaced 96% of the Jesus-based tchotchkes with cheese, and then the remaining 4 are just the Midwest staple.
Nice.
So you can sell them to tourists. And yeah, it's a pretty cheesy place. Pretty good. Not, you know, it's definitely not the destination, but it's better than driving.
Journey.
It's the journey. Welcome to the podcast. It's better than driving for 6 hours and only stopping in an Arby's to get food poisoning.
Maybe Friends were the real podcast the entire time.
All along. I'm telling you.
Okay, I actually do have a cheese.
Oh, okay,
story.
Mr. Make fun of me for having a cheese-based story.
It's
fine.
very,
okay, how convenient for you.
Very tangentially related to cheese.
This picture's awful. It's not focused on anything. Applewood Smoke Gouda. Go to their website and look at this shit.
Welcome to cheese-related websites with a few mistakes. The episode.
Product description.
So I do have one cheese-related story.
Okay.
And it is the time I went to Wisconsin.
Yes, those 2 mystical days.
Yeah, it was 2 days. So I'm gonna be completely honest.
Oh god.
I was late to Wisconsin.
You were late?
Late. Yeah. I had a thing going on. Think about this. Why would I?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
Was it like the thing with like the stuff, the big thing?
Yeah.
With the big stuff.
Yeah.
And there's like the big thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like all of our friends did it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
So I missed the bus
because of the Candyland tournament that he was previously at, as we were discussing. I just wanted to allude to it.
Yes, I am a pro Candyland player. For all those not in the know. But anyway,
Princess Bubblegum all the way, or Candy, whatever. I think she's like the furthest checkpoint. I don't know.
I've not played Candyland in a solid
forever.
Yep.
There's an awful picture of me only wearing my underwear when I'm like 8 years old
playing
Candyland. But here's the catch: my sister, for like Christmas or something, had gotten a giant Candyland set gifted to her. It was a rug. It was like 4 feet square.
Oh my god!
With the map, like the board printed on it, and then they had big giant versions, like 6-inch tall versions of the like gingerbread people or whatever that you would play as.
So like an actual pro Candyland.
It was a Candy Land.
Candy Continent.
Candy landmass of Clarified
epic proportions.
Oh yeah.
So anyway, I missed the bus.
Late from Candy Cane.
I missed the bus, and this has like nothing to do with cheese until we get to Wisconsin.
So you drove here all the way yourself, all the way to Wisconsin,
not by myself,
with everyone else that was doing said thing.
You drive there with other people. Ideally, that's what you're supposed to do. So what I had to do is I had to fly into Chicago and then drive the rest of the way up there.
With who?
Myself, basically, yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. So anyway, I wanted to get there before day's end because you need to get into the hotel and everything.
Right. Good
Ideally,
sleep.
You have time to hang out with people.
Right, but getting there and time to sleep a good amount.
That's the most important thing.
Yeah, that is. Take it or leave it.
So driving up there real quick.
Yeah.
And the one thing I remember from that whole trip, just that crazy shit, I have to get over there, is on the side of the highway in Wisconsin. That's kind of what jogged my memory today because it's the same thing. It might have been No. It was a giant cheese mascot, the Cheese Castle or something.
Yes.
That was on the side of the highway, and I'm like, what is that?
Des Moines, Iowa? That wouldn't necessarily be on your way.
No, it was in Wisconsin, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Go on.
But yeah. So,
this one, Mars Cheese Castle?
That might be it.
Let's see photos.
Oh my god, that looks...
And then do they have a big giant pile of cheese?
Okay, I didn't go in.
Oh, okay.
I was busy, remember?
Okay, fine, whatever. Oh, wow.
That actually looks really nice.
Have a seat, at the Royal Court of the Cheese King. Buy some cheese-based merch.
That looks like a run fair, cheese.
Yeah, cheese emporium.
Cheesery.
Oh, here's a recent picture. Mask required for entry.
Oh.
Good for them. Keeping people safe, selling cheese, vibing. Go on.
Yeah. So we drove past and I got there.
Cool story.
Well, yeah, it was crazy, and
I don't want to belittle your story. That was very interesting. I've never seen a cheese-based or related castle.
Yeah.
In my life. Oh man.
Anyway, I stopped in Chicago for a half hour.
I hate O'Hare.
It was
O'Hare.
Midway.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I hate O'Hare. This is going to be airing of the grievances, and then we're going to take an intermission because I'm going to go to the bathroom and refill my Arnold Palmer.
How many times have you been to O'Hare?
Once, and it was awful, and I never want to go back, but I'm sure I'll have to, and I'll be there begrudgingly.
It'll be your, personal hell.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be like that part in GTA 5 when you have to, battle your demons or whatever, but it's different for each of the characters. Michael is afraid of clowns.
I don't know. Played that far in GTA 5.
I've just seen, my brother play it. I'm not an epic gamer, as we have discussed. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the Joe lore deepens.
Just a metalhead. Only.
I have no other personality traits except metal and D&D. Because
Joe...
There's no room for anything else.
Basic.
I'm not like other podcast hosts. I'm quirky. I'm such a crackhead. Oh my god.
Oh my god. You nail that voice.
Thank you. God. Calm and collected.
Joe, do you ever watch
D&D
TikToks?
No.
Okay, so I'm a big weirdo. I don't have TikTok.
Oh, okay.
Because,
reasons?
Yeah, I don't want the Chinese government spying on me any more than they already are.
That's fair.
Yeah, I have other launchers that are probably spying on me, but I don't want my phone. I don't worry about it.
That's why you have an old phone.
I don't have an old phone.
That's your problem.
Yeah. But anyway, I don't install TikTok, but from time to time, I watch TikTok compilations on YouTube, and there's like so many people who make like D&D TikToks and D&D TikTok compilations, and I don't know why I watch them still. Like, I think the thing is for me is I want to like hear a song or something, because like
that's how they get you. It's
very, very, very occasionally there's like a song on there that I've either like heard before or sounds good, and I'm like, oh, what's that? And then I find like a new song that I listen to a bunch.
That's how they get you. Yeah.
And that I like that part of it, but that's not that common.
Right. But you still do it.
But I still do it. And then I listen to them, and oh my god, they are so bad.
Well, it's TikTok. They're not going to be great.
Yeah. Like, and I've come to the conclusion that, like, D&D is, like, probably the most, like, basic nerd that you can get.
Oh, well, of course.
Yeah. Like at least, Joe.
Yeah.
Like D&D is fun. I like D&D. Yeah. I play it, a decent amount when I have people. Yeah. But, like...
You know what we should do for an episode of the podcast?
A D&D.
Play a one-shot.
Oh my, actually, that would be kind of cool.
That would be really cool.
Where we... Yeah, that would be... How do we do that?
Who would be DM?
I've DM'd before. Like,
okay, you'll be DM.
Okay.
I've DM'd one shitty one-shot that I wrote for my sister.
Okay, season 2.
Season 2.
Variety episodes, every episode.
Yeah, season 2, we're changing shit up.
Yeah. We're going to make something interesting happen every episode.
Every episode.
Cheese tasting, this is just the
This
tip.
is just the tip of the literal iceberg. Join us on season 2, episode 1, where we climb an iceberg.
Joe, where are we going to find an iceberg?
I don't know. In the Midwest, hopefully. I don't want to drive that far. We were talking about
the famed Midwest iceberg. Oh, episode 2, we can get lost in a national park and mysteriously disappear.
God. Let's do it. Fun. Let's make it happen.
That'll be our Halloween episode.
Ooh. We can go back to that cider mill. They have a corn maze.
Well, okay, so we can start there, but we need to go to a national park and disappear under mysterious circumstances. And then we're, like, recording in the woods, and that'll be, like, the last trace anyone ever hears of us.
I like that. That's our last
Until the next week, where we come back. Like, we do the thing where we get, like, replacements for us that are, like, knockoff Joe and Chase, and they do the podcast, and then
no one can replace us.
Well, yeah, they can't replace us, but then we bust in the door, and we're like, get out of here.
Get out of here.
We just killed Bigfoot.
Yeah. And we have very blurry and far away black and white pictures to prove it.
Only. We took an up close, but somehow it wasn't mysterious, blurry, and far away in the
No! This one-shot's happening, though.
Yeah.
This is happening.
That would be an actually fun episode.
Oh, yeah. People who are listening to this, because this, I don't know if this will be a highlight, but people hopefully are listening to this part. Make my D&D character for this one-shot. Make it for me.
Let's see if our, 2 viewers going to make that character.
Yeah. Okay. Maya, if you're listening, hi. Thanks for listening. I appreciate you. It's very kind. I'm glad you enjoy it. Everyone else, thank you. I appreciate all of you. Maya just DM'd us, and so that's why I remembered to say thank you to Maya. Thank you, everybody else. You make my dreams come true. I get to talk about cheese and eat cheese.
Are we ready for another cheese?
I think we're ready for intermission.
Actually, yeah, you're right.
Okay.
All right, so we'll be back in 10 minutes. See that timer on the screen.
Quick chagrin before we take this intermission. I saw Tool back last May, and they have a song called Intermission on one of their more popular albums.
So we're going to steal that song?
No, it isn't. It is an intermission. It's like a baseball organ, fun minute-long rendition of the beginning of the next song. Because it's the album is an hour 15 or something. It's, it's fun. It's quirky.
And
I'm
that's
not like other
30-minute
songs.
mark. Or so.
Yeah, it's halfway.
Okay.
Yeah. They had an intermission in their set when I saw them. It was 10 minutes. And they didn't play intermission. All they had to do was play a tape. That's all they had to do. And then play a tape.
Everyone laughed.
It would have been so perfect. But I got to meet Danny Carey, their drummer, and he signed a drumstick for me, and it was really cool. It was super cool. It's totally tubular.
You should have given him that constructive criticism.
I met him before the show.
Yeah, you should have like saw.
I didn't know they were going to do an intermission.
And
I should have opened my third eye
and been like, in 30 minutes, do the intermission, and then like you're like possessed by like some creature, and you like tell them the future.
I'm possessed by
play the song. Intermission.
On intermission,
or you will be, or like an unfortunate fate will befall you.
Because I definitely did not do drugs at that point in time, and I definitely would not have been able to do that for sure. Don't do drugs. Drugs are bad.
Yeah.
I have a sobriety cactus.
Sweet.
I was gifted a cactus.
By who?
By Autumn.
Okay. I mean, that's like on character.
That checks out, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This is an intermission where we talk about cacti.
Alright, yeah, I think we can pause the recording.
Okay, cool. Welcome back from the intermission. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you took this opportunity to maybe go to the bathroom, refill your drink, get a new snack.
Or
check your email.
Like me, just wait here.
Okay, you know what?
Watch.
You know what? You filled up your water.
For like a second.
Yeah.
And I came back down here.
You could have done anything.
Pet your dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The loud one that you probably heard barking earlier in this episode and will probably continue to hear bark throughout the remainder.
Welcome back to the Anti-Digress Dogcast. Yeah.
We were just talking about selecting a new cheese.
Yeah.
Chase was thinking Munster. I think that's a solid choice.
I think it's the only choice.
I really do honestly think it's the only choice.
Because
then we have all of Chase's cheeses, aside from the truffle, and then we also have my pepper jack, or not pepper jack, God, the habanero ghost pepper. That was Chase vigorously shaking the bag of Munster, trying to get the cheese to slide out. However,
you guys enjoyed this ASMR.
The surface tension of the water betwixt the cheese and the plastic is too great.
I don't think it's the surface tension.
It's something. It's sticking. There's water in there, I'm sure.
You're like a smidge.
Yeah, enough for it to get all nice and stuck. Oh, there it is.
Squeeze it
He's
out.
got it. He's got it. Just manhandling this block of cheese.
Sure am. Yeah.
Not gonna be beaten by cheese. You see what I mean, Chase? About not being beaten by cheese. Did that just collapse on top of part of that cracker?
What? No, it's good.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
This also looks kind of like a loaf of bread. Like, or not a loaf,
slice
but like a slice.
out of a loaf, yeah. Just because of that darker, like, rind on it.
Yeah, it looks very on point for bread.
Oh, bread. Hey, that.
Sponsored by Bread.
Bread Incorporated. Bready or not, here I come. Yeah, see, it did get on that tiny little...
Oh, whoops.
Chase. Not cleaning off the charcuterie board. That's really a cutting board.
Sorry.
Are you?
Yeah. Alright, so next topic.
Next topic.
For us. What are we even going to say?
I was just going to nose the
Actually,
cheese.
yeah, that's smart.
Yeah. Start off with some cheese nosing.
It smells kind of reminiscent of some of the other cheeses so far.
Yeah, smells like hand soap.
Hand soap?
I just washed my hands.
Honestly,
papaya.
It's a little bland.
It's
like,
really,
I'm not smelling that much, actually. It was kind of strong when they took it out of the wrapper, but...
Yeah, because then it's
like
condensed,
there,
yeah.
But now...
I'm really overwhelmed by the hand soap.
Yeah, I'm not getting anything either. And for everyone's information...
Okay, no, it smells like the cheddar, but a little more mild.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that's kind of it. Smells like a smidge like the smoke fitter almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same body, same breath.
Yeah.
For everyone's information.
All right.
Go on. You were going to say something for everyone's information.
Oh yeah, my nose is subpar.
Mine is decent.
Like I can smell stuff, but like it's very hit or miss.
Yeah, that's fair. And I mean, this isn't a very strong cheese either.
No.
So I can see.
So.
All right. Cheers. Oh. It's a very like gummy cheese.
Mm-hmm. I kind of like that.
I wasn't expecting it. Yeah, it's got good texture.
It's good on a cracker.
It's almost like a Swiss.
Yeah, it's very like soft. Like I don't.
Mm-hmm. It's much softer than I.
Like I think like literally every cheese so far has been kind of like had that hit where it's like really strong.
Yeah.
But like this one,
nice and mild.
yeah, very nice actually. After all this,
It's not bland. It's just soft in its flavor.
it has flavor.
It has flavor, yeah, but it is a lot more subtle.
I'm getting like a soft cheese and then like a twinge of kind of more like an aftertaste of like. I don't really know how to describe it.
A stronger cheese.
Yeah.
A little more. Yeah.
But yeah, like I could eat.
It's a pretty good cheese.
Yeah. Very solid on a cracker. Both of them kind of meld together.
Yeah, this is a good on a cracker cheese.
I'm hoping that the goat cheese is good on a cracker. I want this to be like this basically, but at some point.
But from a goat?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Goat cheese has to be in or on something.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's not bad. I wouldn't probably eat that alone.
Oh yeah.
Well, I would eat that by myself alone because that's a constant factor.
Default, yeah. But yeah, you know how it is. You can pretend like the cheese is your friend.
Why pretend when the cheese is your friend and you can clatter an Arnold Palmer in the microphone? How long do you think I can do this before people click off?
I think I probably would have already done that.
Clearly don't have any good taste in internet content, so thank you. Oh man, what a time. What a place.
So yeah, cheese.
Cheese.
Soft
cheese.
Honestly, I think we should like talk about stuff relating to the cheese's taste.
Oh.
So this is a soft, like a good combination.
Yeah.
Aftertaste.
It's okay by itself, but it's really brought to fruition by its partnership. Brand deal? Sponsor?
Raid Shadow Legends. Welcome everyone to our Raid
Shadow Legends cheese cast.
You know, speaking of that, like, have you seen those people who try, like, honest to God, like, content creators who make, like, decent ads for stuff like that?
Yes.
Like, I think there is, like, 2 or 3 people that have done a Raid Shadow Legends ad, and I wasn't completely irate about it. Because I really hate Raid Shadow Legends. I really hate, like, the one... If you see the one where it's, like, before YouTube videos, and it's, like... where it's, like, the orc, like, mascot character, and he's, like, #1... mobile RPG members like, yeah.
I've never seen that. God, no.
And he was like, over 25 million players are like, we don't keep count. And it's like, and then I skip it because it's so dumb. Like, back when Raid Shadow Legends like started, they had these like actually kind of funny ads.
Yeah.
Where it was like they're like stupid fantasy characters doing like a job interview, I think.
Okay.
And that was kind of funny because they were like high production value.
Twist. Yeah.
Because I have enough money to throw like
into a decent ad.
Well, yeah, because they're throwing it at all the YouTubers, but they're smart because they just do it at people.
Go where the audience is.
Yeah, basically. But at the same time, you can, like, don't double dip.
Right.
If you're gonna have a stupid Raid Shadow Legends ad that's the video, that I can't like click the button to skip after 5 seconds. I have to like hammer the right arrow.
I get that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. There's someone who does great, like really funny ads
that are like on par with the rest of the video, just because it's ridiculous. I can't fucking remember who it is. Someone I watch like all the time.
The one that I really like is Internet Historian.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
those are pretty good.
And I mean, they're still shilling for something, and it's obvious. But,
yeah,
but it's as funny.
They're aware,
or so, of the rest of the video.
Yeah,
and he's interesting content on its own.
Oh yeah. What's your favorite Internet Historian video?
Favorite Internet Historian video? Mm-hmm. Oh gosh, I think a lot of the recent ones he's done are pretty good. Like,
I haven't watched the 50-minute one, like No Man's Sky one or whatever.
Oh, that one I liked.
Okay,
because I like the ones where he takes a topic that's looked at one way and tries to go
like devil's advocate almost.
Yeah. Like the Balloon Boy one, and
that one was cool. Yeah, that was a really cool look at it.
Yeah. And then the one, I think the Y2K one was fun.
That one was fun, yeah.
The ones where it's about an actual event as opposed to just internet.
Right,
small stuff.
Posing queries and whatnot.
Yeah.
I think my favorite Internet Historian video is They Will Not Divide Us Season 2. Or 4? Season 2 is I don't know, that one's hard to find. The one with the real flag that they track down in Tennessee or whatever.
Yeah, that I think those examples are insane.
Oh yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, Internet Historian. Check him out if you haven't. If you had,
genuinely probably the best content creator.
He's up there, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he just put favorite video was definitely the My Immortal reading. You ever seen that one?
Is that one of the Sundance videos?
I think.
Okay, because I haven't seen those. I've been meaning to sit down and watch those in one sitting.
Let me.
Okay.
Tell me this rings any bells. My name is Ebony Darkness Dementia Ravenway.
Oh god.
And I'm a student at Hogwarts. This is definitely wrong. I am currently wearing a...
Oh no.
It's about the goth Hogwarts vampire or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I've
seen
that.
Those are so good. Oh my god. You definitely need time to sit down and watch them on their own.
Oh, God,
I usually putting people's videos up on the side when I'm doing something else.
Right, yeah.
And that's never a good thing.
No.
And I can usually do it with most Internet Historian videos because he's more a kind of relaxed.
Yeah, it's a laid back.
Yeah, and you can digest it fairly easily. Yeah. But those videos you have to watch on their own. They are its own story. It's a perfect movie between the god tier voice acting of Historian and then Sorrow TV, I think it was the other guy.
Is it a main channel video?
I think it's a main channel video. There's a couple of them because it's really long.
Yeah.
Nice. Have you ever read fan fiction?
Oh god.
Have you ever gone on DeviantArt or I don't know, Wattpad or something? Fanfiction.net.
My first girlfriend, whom I dated for 3 years.
The creepypasta one?
Mm-hmm.
That's running the same circles, yeah.
Yeah, it's a very, very...
similar thing.
Paralleled thing.
Teens trying to write something, and it ends up being a lot worse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was really into a lot of the, stereotypical, teenage fanfic stuff. But then also, some weird shit. I don't know, of course she was into Undertale and all of that. Delicious 2015 cringe.
Did she dump you for Sans Undertale?
Or one of his many, 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 many iterations that apparently are also in existence. There was that. She was really into Transformers, too.
What?
Uh-huh. And that wasn't
1980s, Optimus Prime.
Not necessarily, the cartoons. I mean, those two. But literally, anything. Transformers.
The modern one? Like what do you mean?
The franchise.
The whole thing?
Pretty much.
Like I used to really be into Transformers back when I was like
a child.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun, and I watched the Michael Bay movies and didn't know that they were bad yet.
Right. Yeah.
I just looked at the Transformers and then like, Shia LaBeouf. Those are neat. I like cars. Robots are passable.
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah.
I'm a 6-year-old boy, and this is what I like because I'm a 6-year-old boy, and there's nothing else for me to like.
Yeah, I think I have like 2 whole boxes of Transformers like somewhere.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, pretty primo. I got some pretty good ones.
Oh,
yeah.
My only like Transformer action figure, I suppose, since I never really got into action figures or any of that like realm of toy, was one of their promotional deals for one of the movies with McDonald's.
I've had like so many of those stuffed away.
Yeah, and it was way back in the day. It was probably like 08 maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. And this is like the only toy that I got or remember getting from this series, but it was an airplane, like a purple like bomber. And then it would, of course, transform into a robot. And then it would go back into the bomber, and it was cool. It was purple.
Yeah,
it's my favorite color at the time.
What's a Starscream?
I have no idea. I didn't know the names. Let's find out.
Yeah, I could probably name too many of them if I'm going to be completely honest.
No, it was not. Oh god. Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna like ASMR into the mic.
Well, I'm just looking at the Transformers.
It might be Skywarp.
Wait, you got this from McDonald's?
From McDonald's. It's not like this quality.
Yeah, this is like a little fancy.
Right, I'm just trying to figure out which one it may have been. It was definitely a Decepticon.
Well, yeah. They're the ones that fly, usually.
And they're also dark colors, so you know that they're the bad guy. It may have been Skywarp.
Very black and white. Transformers.
Well, I mean, what else are you gonna do?
Do you want to hear...
It may have been him. I don't know.
Do you want to hear, I think, like, the most I've ever been into, like, a toy line?
Oh, boy.
My, like, most... I don't want to say depraved, but... Because I don't think that'd be right, but, like, the most mega nerd stupid I've been about something.
Please.
So... We played Smash Bros. Before, right, Joe?
I'm horrendous at it. Yes.
Yeah. I'm slightly better.
He's alright.
Definitely could not go pro. But anyway...
No, you could.
Not with DDD. DDD's like... DDD! Yeah. Have you seen me go up against, Joker? You don't know who I'm talking about.
No.
Yeah, I don't think we've had a Smash Bros. Party when he's been out.
In a long time.
Yeah.
New Year's like 2 years ago was I think the last one.
Yeah, they released some new characters, and one of our friends, one of our mutual friends, is pretty good at Joker, and Joker's a really good character. He's a light character. DDD is very slow, and basically in Smash Bros. In any platform fighter, the faster you are, the better off you are. Anyway,
enlighten me.
So with Smash Bros, with Smash 4, that was the one I really got into. I had Brawl for a while.
Interesting.
You pull away from the microphone.
Oh, okay, my bad.
This is why I can't have nice things.
I was really into Smash 4, and I played that like a ton. But I really liked the amiibos. And if you guys remember the amiibo craze of like 2015, 2016.
Yeah, okay.
It was wild.
Pretty zany.
So Smash Bros.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Came out, and so too did the Amiibo. And Nintendo is fairly notorious for one thing, and I've encountered this problem over a couple products, if I'm going to be completely honest.
Okay.
They are very bad at knowing how much they want, like how much people want the stuff they have.
Yeah, that's true.
Like no one can buy a Switch right now.
No, nobody. 0 people.
Yeah. I mean, I think that was more a problem a couple months ago.
Yeah, but still.
But yeah, Switches are scarce because Nintendo does not make enough in their supply batches or whatever.
Yeah.
They're very stupid about it.
I wanted they're a multi-billion-dollar company that had some resources.
Yeah, part of it is smart because they amp up the scarcity, and then whenever you get
demand goes up.
Yeah, and then whenever you see a Switch, whenever you see a NES Classic, whenever you see a Amiibo that's special, you snap it up instantly.
Oh yeah, gone off the market.
And Nintendo gets that money straight away. So, with these batches, they're pretty much guaranteed that they're selling, the whole thing. Yeah. But at the same time, it's stupid.
I mean, they're wholesaling all of them.
Yeah.
So, it doesn't matter if people buy them off store at GameStop or something.
Yeah. But they sell really well, and people want to buy them still.
Absolutely.
It's... Yeah. But, I mean, the worst part about it is that these are things that people want to use.
Right.
And they just don't get to use them. Sometimes. And that's not that in the world when it's a system that has multiple iterations, but when it's the one version that you want,
then
or the
you're
one
just screwed.
Fit, yeah. And that was kind of the case with Amiibos.
Yeah.
Because they all had a function in Smash, and a lot of people left them in the boxes because that's how they retained value.
Right, collector.
But I never did that. And I had a very valuable one.
Had?
Well, I mean, I think the prices have gone down significantly.
Okay,
but
yeah. Thought you lost it in a tragic incident.
No. I still have it, thank God.
Crisis averted.
So the hot ticket Amiibos from the first batch. There were 3 of them. They were called the Holy Trinity because that's what they call everything. It was Marth, Wii Fit Trainer, and the Villager.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. And I remember going to this. This is when I was way younger. I remember going to Target with my mom. And she's like, "Oh, do you want any of these for Christmas?" And this was the point where I'd known about Santa, and she's like, "Tell me the stuff you want." Yeah. And I'm like, "Oh yeah." And I was really big into Animal Crossing then.
Oh well, yeah.
I had gotten New Leaf 2 years before, right when it came out.
Okay, yeah.
And I was hard in the paint on Animal Crossing. Got my house paid off.
Hell yeah.
I got my fine art going. I got that. In the museum, I have a room dedicated to fine art. Got my perfect peaches. Got the expensive instruments. Got David, and then the other sculptures I neglected to put in the museum. So I was I love the Villager, and they had one, so I just kind of got it on a whim.
Well,
and then
that's a solid purchase.
Well, yeah, and then I didn't really know about the value of Amiibo at the time.
Well, yeah, you're a kid.
But yeah, then I saw the YouTube videos. And I'm I pulled my glasses that I didn't have at the time, and I'm whoa.
Wait a minute.
And I could have sold that Villager, and I probably could have made profit off it.
Oh, well, of course.
I didn't want to,
Yeah.
I've done very stupid things. I've actually... this is just a thing with me.
Yeah.
I have just, lucked into a bunch of, very valuable, items.
Yeah. Right before they attained max value.
No, not even that. But just sometimes, in games where you can get the very special whatever pixels that cost a lot of money. I've had it happen to me. I've unboxed a knife in CS:GO that's worth $200, and it has been worth $200 for the past 5 years.
Damn.
So
you're losing money. You're not adjusting for inflation.
I have an electric blue colored wolf head in this other game that, because of furries, I guess, is worth $70.
Brian.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Let's talk about more people you guys don't know.
Yeah, and I mean, I still won't give it up because, who am I going to sell that to? What am I going to use that $70 for? And I
profiting off of more furries. But then you just you root yourself deeper into that community, and then you're in there forever.
I mean, I don't think
is it really worth it, Chase? It's a slippery slope.
Yeah, there's
selling anything to a furry. Don't do it. Life advice from Joe.
And then, like, the funny thing is that there was, like, this other thing that I wanted, like, so like, there's, like, the crates that you unbox, and it's basically gambling for children, and I was really into it.
Yeah,
I was a high roller, gambled not all the time, but whenever I can convince my parents to be like, hey, this thing's out, can I get, like, $20? And they're, like, half the time they're like, yeah, whatever.
Sure. Whatever, child.
There was this other thing that I wanted from, like, the crates, and I got it. Believe it or not, I got lucky.
Yeah.
But it's not worth, like, nearly as much as, like, the wolf head that I just happened to
acquire, Be like that.
So whatever, yeah.
It's gambling.
Yeah. Other thing I was going to mention about amiibos is that there was this one time... Again, height of my, like, craze.
Yeah.
When I started learning about the values of these, and I'm like, ooh, I want more rare figurines.
Yeah, well, of course.
Have you ever woken up at, like, 7 a.m. to go to Target and stand in line and buy a bunch of plastic figures?
Did you?
Because I have.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Yeah.
You reminded me of a similar collectible nerd figure type of thing. But, yeah, I didn't go to that extreme.
Really?
Were you done with your story?
Yeah, I mean, that's basically it. I went to Target 7, I bought a bunch of figures. I also got Splatoon.
Nice.
That was also good.
I hated those ads. Particularly Splatoon 2.
Fair enough.
Because I already had seen all the Splatoon ads. Splatoon 2 came out way too soon to Splatoon.
Yeah, honestly, it kind of did.
And... I don't play the game, so I'm sure the passage of time between Splatoon and its predecessor, its aftercessor.
Successor.
Thank you, James.
Splatoon's fun, but, like, you should have waited a second.
Yeah.
That should have been, like, a mid-switch type. Like, if Splatoon 2 came out right now, and they did, like, a bunch of new stuff with it, that would have been
right, and, like, special edition, like, Switch... cases, whatever.
Okay, but anyway, what nerd figure did you get into, Joe?
I, for like a decade of my childhood, or just youth, because I was into it when I was like 13, 14 even still. Legos, of course.
Oh,
staple.
Yeah, classic.
And I started collecting the collectible like series of minifigures.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are good.
Pretty solid, and they're fun, and they're kind of zany. I got one of the, like, Series 5 ones in my stocking for Christmas one year. And I was hooked. Because, you know,
those
gambling.
Are really cool.
Yeah. So I went on a hunt to get the other 15 of them. I finally did. And I still have them.
You got the whole series?
I have the whole series.
Dang, okay.
Yeah.
That's like, tough.
Yeah, it is.
Have you ever seen them, like, recently?
Yeah, you know,
they are so expensive now.
Really? Yeah, I haven't seen them like in the wild, but I've seen what the designs are.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the new ones are actually generally like really cool.
Yeah.
Like, I am kind of jealous of the kids today. They have all these like crazy like cool molds or whatever.
Yeah.
But they are so expensive now. Like, oh my god.
Like $9.
They're like $7 a pop. Yeah.
They were like 5 or 6 when I was in them.
For, like, a single minifigure. Well, I mean, I remember, like, the first series, because I remember going to, like, Legoland or something, just when they were, like, coming out with it. So I got a bunch of, like, the first one, and they were, like, all generic, like, ninjas or whatever. And they were still cool back in the day, because they didn't have those, like, archetypes, I guess, in regular Lego sets.
Right.
But, like, yeah, they were, like, a few bucks. Like, one or, like, 2 or 3, I think, for the first series. And what I've learned is that they progressively, like, up the prices.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. But yeah, like every Lego set now is stupid expensive, and I would know. I'm a Lego. Like, yeah, I've donated a bunch of Legos.
Good for you.
To children.
I have like 50 pounds of just bricks at my house that I need to get rid of,
And I heard about this way too late, or not way too late, but just late enough for me to be upset about it. Last Christmas, Lego was doing a thing where they would buy your old bricks and shit.
Wait, really?
From you, for
then melt them
measly
down.
price. No, and then distribute them to kids in need.
Oh,
which is really cool.
Yeah, that's actually generally
because
really cool.
I don't want to just take 50 pounds of this and just throw them at Goodwill or something, because then they're all in one place.
Yeah,
and then they're just gonna mark them up, and no one's gonna get use out of them.
Yeah.
So they would take them off of my hands, distribute them to people who needed them, or couldn't afford.
Have they not done this again?
Things. It was last Christmas time.
This
most recent, yeah.
Okay.
This past December, probably November is when they started.
They'll probably run it again.
I hope they do, because I have too many of those.
Get some pocket change, feel good, buy some more Legos.
Fun story that I don't think we've told on the podcast, but I've definitely told you.
Mm-hmm.
I sold $90 worth of Legos to my CAD teacher.
For those unaware, computer-aided drafting is what CAD stands for.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Our CAD teacher was...
He's a guy.
An interesting fellow. I do have another Lego story.
Oh, God. You know what I think this warrants?
What?
A new cheese.
Actually? Yeah, new cheese.
Lego,
okay.
Cheese.
So,
time.
Goat or sheep?
Goat.
Goat? Okay.
Here, let's move the sheep so then we can move the monster over. Or you know what we're going to do? Let's swap that and this, so then we have the cheeses that we brought lined up accordingly. Oh God, I'm not ready for this. The goat cheese, for people who don't know, is a very creamy cheese. Oh no. I thought at first that was just the back of the cheese. I'm like, oh, interesting. You're supposed to peel it.
Easy peel.
Right there.
Oh. Whoops.
Chase struggles with ergonomic packaging for the first time. Like that Cards Against Humanity card. This Disney Channel original movie, Hannah Montana struggles with blank for the first time. Is that gonna reseal? That's a no.
Nope.
That's a no, Coach. You can put it in your Ziploc. I have smaller ones if you want.
Honestly, probably just gonna throw them away.
I will take,
unless you want them, you can have them.
I will definitely take that truffle cheese. That's banging. But I also don't want to just take all of your nice cheeses from you if you have any use for them.
No, you're good. You can
bet.
Oh my God.
oh God, Chase.
Bye bye.
Oh man. Is it a little hard still? It's got its form. Oh, yeah, it's got a crust on the top. Gotta get in there. We are going at the goat cheese.
The only soft cheese we have.
Yeah. Alright.
Okay.
Oh, very, very sweet.
Yeah, my nose isn't really doing anything to me. Shoot.
Fun little
yeah, I kind of smell it a little bit.
Fun side thing. My grandma on my dad's side can't smell really well or at all. Ooh. Yeah. And I didn't of course know this when I was really young, but when I was 6 or 7 and it was just brought up in conversation, I'm like, whoa, you never hear about that. Because you hear about blind and deaf people a lot.
But not
right, scent impaired individuals. That's one of the 5 senses. You hear about mute people sometimes too.
But speech isn't a sense.
It's an ability.
Yeah. Imagine someone not having the ability to
feel. Yeah, no nerve endings.
Weird.
My brother, when he was first born, my parents thought that he had the whatever mutation or whatever where you don't feel pain.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
He feels pain when I bully him.
That's
relentlessly.
I mean, having no sense of smell and
Mm-hmm.
no sense of taste is kind of the double whammy.
Right. Because, your sense of smell is a big part in your sense of taste.
All right. You ready, Joe?
I'm ready. It's kind of like a cream cheese in scent.
Yeah.
I'm ready. Yeah.
Ooh. That's good. Yeah, that was kind of what I wanted. Soft.
Mm-hmm.
nice kind of tang.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But it's sweet.
Yeah, definitely sweet.
Hmm.
So, my
Interesting.
Lego story.
Pairs really well with the breading. Or
Yeah,
the cracker, the breadiness. Butterbean.
Agreed.
Yeah, you know what? I'll have another. I'll live it up a little bit. Your Lego story.
So, I did like Legos as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I have had a Lego city in my basement for a while, just because, never got around to taking it down.
Yeah.
Joe.
Oh yeah, you should have hosted just for this one purpose. It's to show me your Lego city.
Yeah.
Help! Someone's fallen into the river in Lego City.
Hey!
Rip in peace headphone users.
No, that's really sweet. That's pretty nice, though.
Mm-hmm. Very creamy.
Anyway.
Ow! I just bit my lip.
Ooh. Yikes.
That's a gnarly one.
So, those, Lego stores in the mall?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So one time with friends...
Frequented that one.
I went to the Lego store. We were just kind of out at the mall, hanging out, doing...
Right, teenager.
Yeah, I think that was, the one time I've actually done genuine, a teenager thing, and that was...
You want to go hang out at the mall and, antagonize the poor, disheveled worker at Hot Topic? Browse through the dollar bin pile for 40 minutes and not find the one I want, and then going back to Spencer's and not finding it there either, and then trying to find that one back at Hot Topic that I kind of liked, but I wasn't going to settle for originally, and then getting kicked out because we were in there too long and we didn't buy anything, but I wanted to buy the pin. This isn't a real life story, this would just happen,
Yeah, that sounds oddly specific, yeah. Anyway,
excuse me.
Yeah, so when we went, we were just kind of perusing stuff. I don't think any of us brought enough money to actually buy stuff.
Yeah,
because we went to... This was right before the sushi story. It's the same people.
Did the sushi story happen that day?
Yeah, it was immediately after that.
Yes.
That's what we were saving our money for the sushi.
Right. To buy sushi as children? By yourself with no adult present?
Yeah, no adults.
Yeah.
We were the
just
adults. Yeah.
We're adults.
We rule the world now. We get to antagonize third world countries. Anyway.
Oh man, it's a pleasure having you, Chase.
Yeah, pleasure being here, Joe.
Oh man, yeah.
Anyway,
really not liking that.
Anyway, so we went around, and one of our we went to a bunch of places, did a bunch of stupid things.
Well, of course.
We went on one of those teacup rides.
Yeah.
Yeah, I almost threw up. I told them about the story at the time. I threw up blackberries at a soccer place, it's this big soccer field area.
Oh, the one.
The one, yeah.
The big complex.
But yeah, the big complex.
Ooh, that doesn't sound fun.
They had a playground there and a spinny thing. I was
one
seeing
of the handheld things where you twist it around, or the big.
No, the big poles you can grab, and it's
yes.
the axle that spins around.
Yes, and it's got the weird
the
half
curvy
circle handles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I tried to see how fast I can go on one of those. There was 2 of them in the place. There was one that had a certain high speed limit, and then there was this other one
well enough. Oh no.
that I discovered later that went stupidly fast, and then I went on that one, I guess, one too many times, being twice, and I got I didn't get flung off it, but I stopped, and then I
immediately, and
then was whoa, and then I had
nausea,
blackberry looking vomit on the ground, and that was very disgusting. But anyway,
it's puking the plague.
And I told them about that, and it's don't puke on us. And I was I'll try not to.
Yeah, let me sit on the end.
On the end of the circle?
The end of the circle.
But yeah, so I luckily did not
That's good. Crisis.
Throw up on
yet
everyone.
again averted.
But so eventually we made our way over to the Lego store, and as a bunch of teenagers who for the intents of this trip were not interested in Legos, except for me, that's a secret.
Oh, yeah. I'm always closeted Lego,
the closeted nerd. They had to figure that one out. But anyway, so I went in the store and I was like, wow. These, I had the epiphany, like, wow, I'm kind of jealous of kids today.
Yeah.
They have cooler Lego sets. These whippersnappers have all these cool molding. Back in my day, our Yodas didn't even have eye painting.
Man, yeah, I had to sidetrack off of that real quick.
Yeah, okay.
The Lego Star Wars, like, anthology book, and...
Oh, yeah.
There were two of them. I don't remember what the first one was. I think that was like all the vehicles and stuff, but I had like the minifigures. How they progressed through the era.
Yeah.
And it had the like Han Solo minifigure.
Like with the metal on it?
With the metal.
Yeah, I the one with like the Luke on the metal.
Yeah, that I knew was the other one.
Yeah, that's the one I had.
Bet. Yeah, so...
I had a big Lego one with like all of Lego's sets.
Oh.
It was broad strokes mainly, but yeah.
Well, yeah.
I forgot what Lego that came with that one was, but yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, that reminded me.
But yeah, those are
the before times.
The before times, yeah. Man, remember when Legos didn't have any paint on their molded pieces? No, those were the days.
Those were dark days.
All the Star Wars characters looked like really jank because they had no eyes.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah. They were just a bunch of, like, skin or fur in Chewbacca's case. But anyway.
Oh, yeah, he was just a brown lump.
We went up to the minifigures, like...
The, like, bin...
Pillar or whatever?
Yeah, where you could, like, build your own 3 for $10 or whatever.
No. There was, like, this pillar where they had all of, like, the currently running series for, like, the minifigures.
Had, like, 2 or 3 at a time.
Yeah, and they had, like, the display case on top of all the ones out there displayed.
Right. Oh, no.
And there was this really nice guy at the Lego store.
Yeah, employee or just a nice guy?
No, a nice employee.
Okay.
And
we were because he probably is a pedophile then. Not the employee, but if there's just some really nice you're right. Stranger at the Lego store, like, hey, you like that? I'll buy it for you.
Yeah, luckily none of that.
Thank goodness.
But we had strength in numbers. I would have beaten up anyone.
You are
my noodle arms.
You got the thighs.
Yeah, realistically, I can crush them with my thighs. Yeah. Anyway.
God. Please don't DM us about Chase. He doesn't run the Instagram.
Anyway.
I will not pass messages along. Maybe.
So yeah, we were like collectively doing this, and
right,
one of the people in our group was like, "Oh my, this is like one of the Disney series."
Oh.
And I was like,
yes, I remember when that came out.
I really want the Edna figure in good taste. Edna mode, best character, Incredibles.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Took me a little while.
You don't remember Edna, Joe?
I'm bad with names.
Okay. Anyway, he was like, I want an Edna. And then this really nice, store guy came up and was like, you can feel around the packages and get them. And he helped us find an Edna.
What a guy. Hell yeah. No, I used to do that shit all the time.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
But, and I was really mad. Like, I got one kind of semi-recently just for the novelty of it to be like, how have these, like, changed? And I was so mad because there was, like, this really cool one that I, like, missed out and I felt the piece in there and I'm like, what is that? And then I'm like, I'll just put it back.
One of the big, like,
and I'm like,
body molding things.
Yeah.
Damn.
This is disappointing.
You done goof,
but anyway,
Chase.
Yeah, I did done goof. I just got Superman.
The most well-known comic book hero of all time.
Boring.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Normie.
So this guy, again, we didn't really want to buy anything. So we probably shouldn't have, like, we should have said we're just kind of, like, looking. Right. And I was talking to him and I was saying, like, I love these as a kid, and it's, like, really cool how they've changed. And he was like, yeah, my kids, blah, blah, blah. Making small talk.
Right.
And then while we're doing this, other guy pulled up the display case and then took out the Edna from the display case. And the guy didn't see it or anything. Or at least he didn't, like, look like he saw it. And all of, like, everyone else is like, put it back.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And we had to convince him. But, he did.
Good. Oh my god.
But yeah.
That is fantastic.
But yeah.
The poor employee just almost got baited by 4 teenagers.
Yeah. I mean, the person in question who did that, I don't think he's, like, that bad of a person, but, like, I think he's just had too much crackhead energy.
That's a crackhead, oh my god.
But yeah, maybe he stepped a little bit overboard. Not saying that, like, I think everyone kind of stepped a little bit overboard at some point during that night.
Oh. We were crazy back then. I probably, like, don't even remember half of it.
That was before we went and did hide and seek in the mall. But
that sounds like a good way to get kicked out of the mall.
It did sound like a good way to get kicked out of the mall.
Did you get kicked out of the mall?
Luckily, no one was there, so we did not get kicked out of the mall. That's a story for another day, though. Anyway.
You have a lot of stories for another day. I like it.
Well, yeah,
we're really racking up season 2 topics and potential.
This is the foreshadowing. We
gotta
build
lay
up
the groundwork.
We gotta build up, like, the villain, too. Who is the villain, Joe? Time.
The man. Big man.
It's a scheme by Big Man to get in our heads and try and get us to do season 1 again.
A scheme by a big podcast?
Yeah. I'm not a shrill. No. Shill?
Shill.
Shrill?
Shill.
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 Shrill.
I have a shrill voice.
Yeah. There you go.
I sing in my band.
For everyone's information, it is a metal band. So it's basically what Joe just did, but like 10 times deeper.
Yeah. Oh god. Do I dare do the vocals?
I feel like you want to right now.
I feel like I should.
That's how you got the spirit stick.
That is how I got the spirit stick. There's a video of me doing that.
Yeah, but I feel like that would reveal...
Oh, well, yeah. No, I can't put the video
You want to hear something
internet.
crazy, though?
No.
Okay.
Go ahead. Rock my story-based world, Chase.
I was looking on, like, Reddit one time.
As you do.
And this was, like, a couple years back, and I completely forgot, like, what subreddit this was, because I'm pretty sure I was scrolling on, like, some subreddit, going down through, like, the top of all time or whatever. Yeah. And the crazy thing is that there was a video in there that was... Actually, I think it might have been on the front page.
Okay.
There was a video in there that was recorded at our school, like, in our gym, because you could see... Have you seen that one before?
The basketball one?
The basketball one. Yeah, so this guy, like, he does something with basketball. And our, like, mascot's, like, behind there. It's in the video, so... Yeah. It was kind of nutty.
Kind of zany.
Kind of
spoopy.
Yeah.
What talent.
It's weird, like, seeing people that, like, we know or places that we know, like...
On the internet.
Yeah.
Not like, oh my god, check out my Vithco.
It's not like us recording a podcast that only people we know listen to.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, a bunch of people have seen this.
They're on the internet.
Yeah, and they're probably thinking that, like, whoa, this is just some random school or whatever.
Well, to most, it is.
But then to us,
Mother's calling home.
It's our school, and whoa!
Whoa! That's a place I've been and go to habitually. Wow!
Went to habitually.
Rest
in peace.
Rip in peace building that's still there.
Yeah.
Have you seen that picture of me in the courtyard T-posing on the mascot like statue?
Oh, did you get up on like the pedestal?
Yeah, I had wanted to do that ever since freshman year.
When did you do it?
We were taking pictures for an association which I was in high school for my career field of choice. And
like my group,
right, like your
almost
affiliation,
yes.
But right, a real one that did things. We didn't read like how to get along books because your organization can't get along.
Okay, just because everyone hated each other doesn't mean we didn't do things. That's a story for another day, everyone. Anyway.
Oh,
I did stuff.
Okay, that's true.
Yeah.
You had a title?
I had a title. I did a bunch of stuff for charity.
That's true.
I
mental health awareness.
Yeah. I was going to like host a whole like group of speakers in there.
Yeah, that I was gonna go to.
But then whoops! Pandemic. Thank you, China. And US
China.
government as well for handling it so well.
So well. It has claimed more American lives than World War One.
Only 100,000 people died in World War One.
It's some number. Let me pull it up.
Because that sounds kind of low to me. If I'm
really couldn't believe it at first.
Because like,
well, we did enter World War One really late.
Oh, U.S. deaths?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah, 116,000
Dang. Okay.
died in World War One. American.
It's gonna be a while for tops World War II, but
yeah, American deaths 133,000. Yeah.
Well, what do you know?
Oh, here's a hotspot map of cases. Let's zoom in. Let's see where we are.
Be careful, Joe. You don't want to cut this out.
I'm not cutting it out. We look okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
What were we sitting at on time?
Like almost 2 hours? No, 2:11.
2:11. Okay, that works. I think we give it maybe like 10 more minutes, and then we go on to this cheese.
Oh, and then we have one more. That's
we
right.
have
I thought we only had the one.
The final.
But you bamboozled me. Can you pass me that cheese?
This one or this one?
The ghost pepper.
Gotcha. Want to crinkle it for the microphone?
That's what it sounds like. Again, being smacked against the bar after being left unrefrigerated for 2 hours. It's fine. It's only in the temperature danger zone after 4 hours.
Really?
Ingredient. That's one of my fun facts that I got from my brother, who tries to ruin my food world with culinary knowledge.
Huh.
He only informs my dietary decisions more.
Interesting.
And he brought home more donuts and shit from Quick Trip.
Nice.
You're free to have one. There's blueberry muffins up there.
I mean, I think the cheese has gotten me. Like, I would accept your.
You're like catatonic.
Yeah.
Well, your house is my house.
I'm like okay. I like whenever I go to somewhere, I'm always like weirdly hesitant to take people's food.
I understand that. I get that. I'm always
like,
hesitant to shower in other people's houses.
Oh, well, yeah, that's like a different story entirely. I'd like never do it.
Yeah. This is cheddar.
Remember that like New Year's party we went to a couple years ago? Actually, no, last year, yeah.
At really good Smash player's house. Or no, at the house where we had all of the parties.
No, different one. Really good Smash player.
Right, yeah.
Well, let's mute the microphone for a second.
Oh, God.
Okay. Yes. We're back.
That guy's house.
That guy's house.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Like, I did, like, I don't know if you, like, I mean, you probably didn't notice, because, like, how often do you look at people's, like, eating habits? Because that's weird.
Not unless they're a part of my life when I normally eat, when they normally eat.
Yeah.
Like, it would have to be someone, like, from school, or if I wasn't a degenerate and had a job, someone from work.
Yeah.
Someone that I'm around frequently
Yeah.
But I didn't eat anything until I was like way hungry, and then I just like gorged myself on a bunch of cookies.
Yeah.
And that's usually what ends up happening. Like, I don't eat until I get like crazy hungry. I have like starting to have the head things happening, and my body starts feeling weird.
That's not good.
And then anything sounds good. I'll eat like literally anything, and then I like look at the stuff after.
Like
I'm like,
shoe leather, and you're like, I can't believe I did this to myself.
Yeah.
What have I done? Yeah. So, I feel like you were going to say anything about being at that party.
Oh, no, I mean, it's just that.
Oh, okay.
That's
was
where
an
it happened.
example. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
The incident.
The incident?
The incident.
What incident are we talking about?
That's the joke.
Oh, okay.
It's not an incident, but it sounds a lot more ominous
Remember
than
when
it
we
is.
played Settlers of Catan for like 5 minutes?
Oh, God. At the same party?
At that same party, yeah.
No.
It was like for 5 seconds, and we all got like sick of it.
Okay, yeah.
And then we played Cards Against Humanity for like
a period of time.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Yeah.
My bandmates and I, like, almost a year ago, I guess. No, I don't know. Between now and then, played through the entire standard box of Cards Against Humanity cards.
Oh my god.
And I won.
So that cements forever my legitimacy as a comedy genius.
I am also a comedy genius.
Well, we knew that.
This one time when I was
At
on
band camp.
when I was on another bus with the same association. This time I caught it. Believe it or not.
Good for you. Happy for you.
A couple of us in the back were like playing this game where it's like it's everyone, and then it's like gives you like a question. It's like describe like if X person was on a game show, like what would their
like?
catchphrase be or whatever.
That sounds funny.
Yeah, and I won that. So I'm not only the comedy genius, but I know how to write for people.
Knowing your audience
Making
is the
fun
biggest
of people.
part of comedy.
Yeah.
Making fun at people. Not of.
With people.
They just happen to be the target. It could be anyone. You might be next. Prepare yourself.
Hey, Daniel. I know you're in the audience.
I know you're there. I see you. You're looking real cute. I like your shirt.
Your eyelashes are too thin.
Got him.
I'll bet you wish your eyelashes were as full and luscious as mine.
Got him.
Boom. That's me finishing my second Arnold Palmer during recording, and I'm not going to have another one until after recording.
Even with the pepper.
Got it. Then I'll just run around frantically, and you're going to have the cover for me.
Okay.
I should be fine.
Welcome to Chase.
I can fill it up
on
with
the
water, which makes it worse, but
Okay.
Mom ain't raised no bitch.
Okay.
Is it time for sheep cheese?
I think we're ready for sheep cheese.
Sheep cheese.
So,
I didn't even process until today that you could milk a sheep.
I mean, it was something that was always there. You just never considered
Right,
it.
because, I mean, I guess with farm animals, yes, I'm from the Midwest. No, I don't know every farm animal, everything. But, you know, sheep are known for their wool. You shear a sheep. You don't, like, milk one, typically.
I wonder
But
what
it
cow
makes
milk actually tastes
sense.
like.
Let's find out. To the internet. What does sheep milk?
I never realized cheeses
Tastes
were as
like-
moist as they are.
Yeah, they are
There.
pretty wet. The high butter fat content in sheep's milk means sheep's milk cheese is buttery and rich. Other typical flavors of sheep's milk cheeses are nutty and in younger cheeses, gamey.
Gamey?
Yeah, just
Yeah, like game.
gamey. Yeah, like game, as you will. Are you good?
Gross. I should probably use my scissors to
Yeah,
cut the rest of it.
pry the rest. My scissors, you mean? Chase?
They're mine for the time being.
No. Okay.
Have you used them at all this episode? Actually, you have.
Yeah,
I did. At the
very
start.
very beginning, because they're my scissors, and nothing you can ever do will take them from me.
Commandeered your scissors, Joe.
No, I only have so many more pairs of them.
This is like super like moist. he's just like coming off.
Super moist. It's all just coming off. This is a musical interpretation of Chase opening the cheese and really bad falsetto. Yeah! He opened up the cheese, got off the wrapper, he's gonna put it on the charcuterie board. He put it on the charcuterie board and now his hands are wet and he just said, oh, he's gonna wash his hands now.
I'm just gonna wipe it off.
He's just gonna wipe it off, but there's soap over there if you want to use it. And there's also dish soap.
Well, I mean, I'll probably wash my hands after we're done with the whole thing.
I don't know why there's dish soap over there. We don't really do dishes down here because there's just wine glasses. Ooh.
Alright.
Ooh.
So,
Ooh.
are we thinking...
Euthanize me at any time.
I'm good.
Okay.
Oh,
that's ambitious. I was going to go from the side.
Okay, I was going to ask you, like...
Yeah, I've never cut into a wedge of cheese.
Ooh.
Oh, God.
I think we might need a knife for this one.
Oh, is it that tough?
Do you see this?
Oh, man.
Yeah, I think we're going to need a knife.
I'll go grab one. Chase, entertain the listener with cool facts.
Have you guys ever had this debate about euthanasia? I had to learn about euthanasia for a whole week.
Hot take?
I don't have any hot takes about it. Like, I mean, but you don't know, like, I mean, yeah, you probably, I mean, it wasn't really depression, I guess, but, like, you don't know, like, boredom and, like, melancholy until you have to research
I don't think that's
euthanasia
melancholy.
for a solid, like, 3 days.
That's
and you see
melancholy. Melancholy is sadness without purpose.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like depression, but without all the other parts of depression. Resident expert. Oh, there we go. A butter knife is really getting in there.
Get that two-handed cut.
Oh, yeah. Boy Scout rule number 1. Always cut away from yourself. Boy Scout rule number 0. Don't do Boy Scouts. I did it twice.
I only did Cub Scouts.
Yeah, I did Cub Scouts, my bad. I did Cub Scouts twice. Do you need assistance?
Ooh, that's interesting. Oh my god.
What is this rind? That is, like, in there. Huh.
Sheep's cheese?
Yeah. That is really wet. It's like...
I think I'm just going to get...
Almost.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, you definitely need something to wipe your hands on.
I'm just going to get a paper towel for this. Do the
Yeah.
glazed donut maneuver.
Oh,
I don't know
smart.
what sort of, like, sociopath actually eats glazed donuts just with their bare hands. Are you a sociopath, Joe? I feel like...
I am in multiple ways, but I don't know. It depends. If I buy the donut, like, at the store, and I put it in the donut bag, I eat it out of the donut bag. But if I pull a donut out of the box and I'm not at, like, a function where they provide, like, the tiny little cheap plastic plates, and then a napkin...
Well, yeah, if you have to make do, then sure. But if you, like...
I don't go out of my way to get a
Yeah,
napkin.
if you willingly let yourself when you have the opportunity to not be a sociopath, I mean... Very...
Huh. What does that smell?
Yeah, that is interesting.
Ooh, that smell.
I mean, cheesy, obviously, but...
Can't just smell that smell.
It's subtle.
It smells like my grandparents' house. It smells kind of like old people, not gonna lie. You know old people smell.
Yeah, I'm not really getting that.
Really?
This.
Okay, it's like at the end. It's
Like,
at the back. Huh. Kind of citrusy, in a sense.
I feel like a smidge of that.
It's that sharp...
Again, Joe, you don't want me smelling anything. I would be
You're just making me second-guess myself. Chase.
bottom tier in the sommelier world because I don't know how to smell anything. You know something funny, though?
No.
Sommeliers are completely worthless.
Really?
Not like... Not as people, I guess. I don't want to be that mean. But, like, there's been...
a function.
Loads and loads of studies on sommeliers because... Fun thing to study, I guess.
I guess,
Get to drink wine. Look at people drinking wine. Look at people trying to be, like, snooty or whatever.
Oh, yeah. I've heard stories about people that'll... You know, they're at, I don't know, Olive Garden.
And they're like, oh, I'll have your nicest wine.
I'll have a 1905 Chardonnay.
Yeah, and then they bring out the wine, and they do their, like, swirl around for 10 minutes thing.
And then they're, like, drinking, like...
Yeah, and this is garbage. I said get the good wine. And
what is this rat piss?
Then they bring out literally, like, the same glass of wine. They're like, oh, perfection.
Yeah.
No shit.
I mean, that's just how it is. Because wine
people are terrible.
Is so subjective because we all have different olfactory senses, different chemio senses in our tongue.
Receptors,
It's not perfect. Whenever someone says something, whenever you say, like, it has a citrusy smell, and I try and smell it, I'm looking for it.
Right.
It's like the same thing with, like, those ghost recordings.
Right. Like, they definitely, I swear to God, he just said, I'm gonna eat you. Just... There he is! He said it! Listen to that, dude! Oh my God, he's gonna eat us!
Drop my cheese off the cracker.
We haven't eaten the cheese.
I forgot what it is, but like
it's cheese. It's good. It's sheep cheese.
The effect is called something.
When you like believe something because someone else told you. Placebo?
No. It's something more like specific than that.
Okay.
But yeah, like there's also the one where you like look for something whenever you like it affects you more.
Okay, yeah, like you notice it more because you're looking for it more.
Yeah, like if you like let's say
don't set it down. Chase.
What?
Don't set it down.
Okay, jeez.
Because we're gonna try it very soon.
If you go to like let's say like a specific college, let's say.
Yeah.
And you know you haven't been before, you're like a freshman.
Yeah.
Suddenly, like I guess when you go back home or whatever, you see that college stuff like all around where you didn't notice it before because you're like more tuned to it.
You're already in that mindset.
Again, I don't know what this stuff is called, but
we're not psychologists if you didn't know that.
Yeah.
All right, sheep cheese time. I'm gonna go right in there. I got a nice rind on this. It's more crumbly than I had anticipated.
It's kind of not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Salty.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Very dry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh. At the back, there's like an oil.
Yeah. It's like that H3H3 like OG one where it's like the ice cream guy. He's like...
I'm getting a sweet vanilla chestnut off of the front of this. It's a very subtle bite.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. It's definitely not like a Kraft cheese. Like, not like Kraft, like Mastercraft, but like Kraft with a K.
Yeah.
It's the mac and cheese people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very different. Very... I like the texture.
Yeah. It takes some getting used to.
Mm-hmm. Taste is not half bad either.
No, it's really interesting. It's a dull flavor. It's like got an exterior bubble that seals it in, and then once you start to process that, break it down a little bit, it comes like billowing up like smoke.
So there only remains one more cheese. I want some more of that, to be honest.
Yeah. I'll try it on a cracker.
Yeah, pretty good.
I'll get some shiggles. I'll grab one for you.
Thank you, Joe.
Yeah. That's a huge hunk.
Yeah, that is maybe a little bit too big.
Don't worry about it. You bought the cheese. This is, like I'm kind of fighting with it a little bit to cut it. Mm-hmm. But then when you do, you know that you are victorious. Again, don't let the cheese win. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, there is one message that I will impart unto you if it is my dying wish. Do not, so help me God, let the cheese win. Ever. Under any circumstances, if I find out...
What are we sitting at right now?
If I find out that any of the cheese has won, I will hurt you. We are sitting at 2 hours, 28 minutes, 50 seconds.
Okay, here's what I think we do.
Okay.
I think you do the honors of the demon cheese.
Okay.
I looked at some ghost pepper and I'm like, no, definitely not.
The taste is like lost on the cracker. Honestly?
Really?
A little bit.
Let me try this just alone.
Yeah. The cracker is very upfront about the butteriness. It's overwhelming.
Okay, I kind of get where you're coming from.
I'm right, for once.
Well, you don't really get... Like, I think the part where you're saying where it has, like, the shell around it, you don't really get that with a cracker.
No.
It's mostly just the flavor.
Right, because... the cracker. Boom. Cracker. Hits you. Butter.
Yeah.
Carbs.
Okay, so I think we do this last one.
All right.
And Joe, I'm going to be completely honest with you. You have been the perfect cheese sommelier this time so far.
I'm completely worthless in purpose.
I'm going to entirely trust you on your opinion of this cheese, and then we're going to construct the cheese tier list.
All right. Here we go. Much as a wine connoisseur would swirl the wine around, really get the aroma, really aerate the wine. Chase just swirled his water around and like sloshed some out and was really like getting up in it, really inquisitively, and I thought he was like having a stroke or something. But alas, he was mimicking a wine connoisseur.
I'd have a heart attack, Joe.
About time.
Runs in the family.
Oh god. That's not good. I'm sorry about that. Much as a wine connoisseur would swirl the wine around, etc.
Okay.
This is what a cheese connoisseur does. Viewers at home, maybe you're ready for this. It has quite the intense makeup.
Joe?
Oh no.
I have one crisp dollar bill.
Dollar bill.
I also have a 20, but I don't want to give that up.
I think, break a 20, but I don't have my wallet on me.
No, I'm good. I just want to give you $1 for this. If I give you $1, will you just take a big, like,
a
chunk bite out of it? Like, give me, like, the chocolate bar corner bite.
Yeah, I'll do that. Here, you gotta get it on camera, though, so I can put it on the Schminster Schmoon. Document everything. Everything, or you'll die a painful, slow death. You get to decide portrait or landscape. But here, let me.
What sort of fiend uses portrait?
I don't know, man. We've all got our own demons, and maybe sometimes we become said demon. Show him the serial number on that bad boy.
So here is the dollar
bill. Dollar.
You can see my thumb. You might have to edit that out.
No. It's okay. He has his 7 other appendages are much more octopillion.
No one's gonna understand that, Joe.
Don't worry about it.
Anyway, here's a crisp US $1. I wish I could zoom in on the anti-counterfeit measures just to verify it. But here is Joe with his chocolate bar.
Ghost
pepper cheese.
Take a gander. Fresh block.
If you're watching this on the podcast, feel free to sync this up with the video.
Yeah, or sync it up, but off by like half a second. Okay, Insta videos can only be a minute long unless you do IGTV. So stop this one and then record a new one. Alright, I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready when you are. I'm about to take my Charlie and the Chocolate Factory bite out of this cheese.
Okay. 3, 2, I'm going to start recording on 1.
Okay.
Not bite it once, I guess. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Ghost pepper cheese, chocolate bar bite for $1.
Oh! Look at that.
Look at the video now. Oh, that's a little spicy.
How's it hanging, Joe?
It's pretty good, honestly.
Really?
It's a very fiery, dry heat.
Mm-hmm.
You doing all right?
Yeah. I'm... Like, it's just a very dry, like, mouth heat. It's really, I don't know, it's manifesting throughout my mouth. But it's really just crawling on my tongue. Cheese is okay. That's a pretty cheesy texture.
What kind of cheese is it?
It's cheddar. Just cheddar. That's pretty good cheese. I mean, like, yeah, my mouth is roasting a little bit. But...
Here's your $1, Joe. You know, the
me millions dollar.
Yeah. Are you dying yet?
It's really not that bad.
Okay.
Ghost peppers is the last ingredient on here.
So there's like
cheddar cheese, jalapeno, habanero, and ghost peppers.
Oh, okay. So you're not dying.
I'm not dying, no. Like,
okay.
It's not like just ghost pepper, you know?
All right. And, I mean, to be fair, you have the dairy with it. But...
You can hear me.
Oh, sorry. I forgot yours.
So that is true. Oh, God. Okay, it's going down my throat now.
That's always fun.
It's just, like, uncomfortable.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I want to take another bite because it's good cheese.
I mean, we have other cheddar. Do you want to take a bite of, like, the truffle?
No.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Like, my eyes are watering. But
Tier list time, Joe.
God. With an E or with... They both have an E. With an A or with an I?
I think only one of them
me.
would genuinely qualify as a tier with an A list. So I think we go with the I.
Okay, fine. Solid decision.
Okay, so for this one, we're gonna just keep it to the regular. We're gonna have S, A, B. You know.
Yeah. F.
F?
Down to F.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
I'm not ranking anything in F.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where... Okay, actually, let's go in order of the cheeses that we tasted.
Okay. The cheddar...
Smoked cheddar.
Smoked cheddar.
I'd say D.
Really, D tier?
I didn't really like it that much.
I'll give it a C. Like, it for what it is, it's good cheese. You know?
Okay, fair enough.
It's nothing superb.
It's
but
not special.
It's at the bar.
I didn't like the nose.
I didn't like the nose either, but it's definitely something I'd use on a sandwich.
Okay.
So
I could agree with that.
Yeah. Whenever I do sharp cheddar, it's always got to be a kind of thin cut. Because it's very, overwhelming.
Okay. Fair enough. I can see that. Okay, pepper jack. I'd say high C, low B.
I was going to say a low C.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it's really just pepper in malleable milk brick.
Yeah, like I think the cheese itself, like if you took all of the peppers out of it,
it was just
would be
cheddar or the whatever Colby Jack,
like solid
Jack.
B tier.
Really?
I mean, it's not like it's not amazing, but like
I was really thinking that the peppers were the saving grace.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the cheese, as far as I could tell, was just there to suspend the peppers.
I have the opposite opinion. But then again, I don't really like spice or anything that much.
Or anything nice.
Yeah.
How about Chemical X? What's your stance on that?
Chemical... Good in the right situation.
Oh, okay. But then Chase accidentally added a little Chemical X.
I met the dude who voiced Dr. Plutonium. Plutonium?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Cool guy.
Does he look like the professor?
No, he looks like an old white guy.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, he voiced like a bunch of other... Like, he does Yoda in everything that is not the movies.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat. Does he do the mayor?
Powerpuff Girls!
Yeah.
My comedically tall secretary can't do anything, so I have to make all the phone calls.
What was her name? What was the secretary's name?
Madam Secretary?
No, it was like...
Miss Bell something.
That's gonna bother me.
Time for the internet.
Yeah. That dude has voiced like a bunch of stuff. And pretty down-to-earth guy.
Sarah Bellum.
Miss Bellum!
Miss
Bellum. That's what it was, yeah. I just remember the mayor going like,
Powerpuff Girls, Miss Bellum! Mr. Brown, can you tell the Powerpuff Girls that my office is dirty?
The city of Townsville.
Oh, Powerpuff Girls! Mojo Jojo is in my mayor house!
I want to say he did the city of Townsville voice, too.
The city of Townsville.
Oh, shoot, I just realized people can look up who that is.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, okay.
Around here is vague. I don't know where he's from. I can't argue or confirm. That was a real hunkin' bite of this cheese. Oh, God.
What?
I could get, like, Invisalign made out of this.
Just throw... I told you, a chocolate
bar.
bar...
in an ice...
Chocolate bar bite. And that is a patented, like, chocolate bar bite.
Like, you can see how unaligned my teeth are.
Okay. So I think we can meet in the middle with the pepper jack cheese. Let's say, like, C.
C.
Because we can both agree that it's somewhere in C.
Yeah, it exists in C.
Yeah. Very meh.
Yeah, it's a cheese.
Yeah. Munster. Or wait, no, that's not...
That was not next.
Yeah.
Next we did the...
Black truffle.
Truffle. That's S tier. That's S tier cheese, man.
I would say A. And I mean, it's just me.
Okay.
Because, like, I guess I can't handle strong cheeses as much. And it's really... It is definitely really good.
It is a very, very solid cheese.
Like, I can tell. And I would definitely like that on something.
Mm-hmm.
But just, like, standalone, what I had, at least, it was just a little bit too strong for me.
That's fair.
And it had like, the whole cycle of flavors and everything. And that was good.
Very robust.
That was that was very interesting. But would I eat it on its own? Probably not.
Okay. Yeah, that's the thing about cheese. Like, for the wine aspect of being a swab whatever, is, you know, like, it's wine. Like, yeah, maybe you'll have some cheese or some grapes on the side, but it's wine. You don't, like, put it in a smoothie or something. You drink the wine.
Yeah.
Yeah, cheese is very diverse and susceptible for many different uses. So then, yeah, that how you enjoy the cheese or don't enjoy the cheese comes into play for its value.
Yeah, definitely.
I would eat this cheese by itself.
Fair, yeah, like I'd say it's definitely upper half tier list. Upper half of A, definitely.
Yeah. It
I wouldn't necessarily
stellar remarks.
Just a little bit too strong for S.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fair.
So I mean, I don't know. High A.
I hold my value at S, but yeah, I'll come down to a high A for the two of our listing.
High A, low S, like Ren Builder.
As
yeah,
or saw. So dude.
Yeah. Okay,
Munster.
so Munster. I would say very unoffensive cheese.
Yeah, it's very. I mean, the most offensive thing about it is the name.
Honestly, yeah.
Herman Munster.
I was looking at it, and I was looking at the sides.
Yeah, the rind gives a very profound message.
And I look at the name, and I'm like, is this going to be a good cheese? And then I eat it, and then it's like, okay, this isn't that bad.
Yeah, this isn't bad, like,
I would say...
There's hair on the Munster.
Gross.
Yeah. That's a no for me. That will affect its rank on the tier list.
I would say it's a solid, like, B.
That's what I was going to say, right?
Yeah.
Smack dab in the middle, B. It's a cheese. It exists. Can't go wrong, but you also can't really go right.
Yeah, like it's not going to be, top tier, like, flavor journey when you eat it, but it's like...
Guy Fieri's not coming up, like, out of your butt. Be like, I just came from Flavortown!
Yeah. And I would definitely prefer it over pepper or the smoked cheddar.
Yeah.
Like, I definitely eat that for it.
Because of the nature of the cheese, you use it in inclusion with other items.
Yeah.
And in tandem to its cohorts, be it in a sandwich or what have you, it would be, a better building block to bring out that flavor and also just, maybe the crisp flavor of some lettuce or tomato, and then a more hearty, meaty flavor to some meat.
Yeah.
Yeah, like some gorilla fingers that we can purchase. I don't remember the name. I remember the last name is Polish. It's Ashley something. Starts with a T. Polovsky? I don't know.
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that. If I'm right, I'm really going to be proud of myself.
Okay, goat cheese. I would say middle high A.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I don't think it goes into S.
No.
Good cheese.
Good cheese. I would say lower half of A.
Okay. Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah. I don't know. I've never really been a huge soft cheese kind of guy.
Yeah, neither have I. But,
yeah.
But this one...
It's good.
I don't like cream cheese that much, but yeah, this is good. It's nice. It's kind of sweet.
Yeah.
It has, interesting flavor. Still,
Indeed.
Sticks with you.
Right.
It is not, again, the
but
flavor
it's not
journey.
overbearing. It is kind of a flavor journey if you let it develop.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a very, single track roller coaster.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. This one goes up and down, but this one, it sticks with you.
Oh,
You go on the ride with
the
it.
truffle goes up and down and left and right.
Yeah.
And yeah.
But this one is fairly, standard. And it's a good standard. High standard.
It sets a standard.
Yeah. Okay.
Almost. It's good cheese. Tier.
Sheep cheese.
Sheep cheese.
I'd say S.
For novelty alone, it gets an S, yeah. And the flavor's pretty
I think
intriguing,
it is
too.
genuinely kind of my favorite cheese out of these.
Really?
Because, just a few things.
It's my number
not,
2.
Super overbearing.
No. It's very unique.
Yeah, it's a very unique cheese.
The texture is really
I love the
complex.
texture.
It's yeah. You don't expect that looking at it.
Getting it out of the box was god-awful.
Maniacal.
But getting that texture in your mouth, that's the kind of texture I want out of a cheese. It's not too
getting that
soft
texture in your mouth. That's not too soft.
I mean, I wouldn't say, I think it's, weird. It's...
Well, yeah. It is not a standard cheese.
It's definitely a soft cheese, but it has a bit more of that, resistance.
It's not a soft cheese. It's a crumbly cheese.
Yeah.
You don't get crumbly from a soft cheese.
Well, I mean, that's fair. But, the way it comes apart, I like.
Yeah. It's not just, brick of that, yak cheese or whatever that you can chew on like gum.
Yeah.
I try that shit, though.
Good God.
I try it, dude.
Next season.
I will eat anything. I will go find a very kind Sherpa and pay them very kindly for their services because they don't get enough credit. And then hopefully they can introduce me to someone from whom I can purchase yak cheese.
Next season, we get yak cheese and then just eat it for 2 hours.
Join us for our season 2 premiere where we unbox a series of delicacies from Ashley's legit website.
Yeah, we're gonna pay her a bunch of money.
An obscene amount of funds. And then the last cheese, which you did not consume.
And I completely trust you as the cheese sommelier extraordinaire.
Thank you. The ghost pepper cheddar. The cheese, honestly, the body of the cheese, not bad. Pretty creamy, pretty solid. In terms of a flavor profile, it was very mild.
Yeah.
The pepper, the way that the heat builds and dissipates, it's like a bell curve almost.
Okay.
Which I can really appreciate. Because a lot of times it comes on way too hard, way too fast.
Yeah.
And it's like a 10 alarm fire going off in your mouth, holy fuck, I need anything else. And then it just kind of, for the next 2 hours, gets a little less bad. But, the flavor now is gone for me. And
is the heat still there?
The heat, lingering a little bit. That's what I meant. The flavor of, the cheese is, you have the look for it, really.
Okay.
You have to... Yeah, separate that intentionally from the pepper.
Where would you put it?
I see it kind of as a novelty, but honestly, I can see myself throwing this on a sandwich.
Okay.
So I'd give that
low A,
upper high A.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's it's pretty good for what it is.
Fair enough.
I thought it'd be really overbearing. It's pretty solid, really good flavor profile.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess that's our cheese tier list.
That's our cheese tier list. Chase, you want to push this to 3 hours?
How much longer do we have?
It's 2:48 as of now.
I mean, I don't think we need to. I mean, if you have something good to talk about,
I don't think I do. We can. Do you want to clue them in as to maybe some of the stuff that we're thinking about for season 2?
Yeah, honestly.
All right, I'm excited.
So season 2, we naturally kind of want to spice this up because I think
zhuzh it up, if you will.
Season 1.
By the way, how do you spell zhuzh? No one knows, and I can't get close enough for Google to tell me. I think.
Is it Yiddish?
No, it's just a colloquialism. Just zhuzh it up.
From where?
I
don't know.
That sounds a little Yiddish.
It sounds, I suppose, yeah, like a little bit. Apparently, it's very popular within the gay community.
Oh.
Which, like, I can see. But that doesn't help me spell it.
Never heard it before, if I'm really honest, yeah, no.
Zhuzh it up. Like, to make it a little more...
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
like, you
the
can
listeners may not, but yeah.
Yeah.
Add a little spice.
Yeah.
So...
Yes, so season 1, kind of our experiment, we got the most out of this formula as its baseline. I think going... here on out, we're going to do something fun. I think...
something crazy.
Our original idea was to have guests next season, and I think if we want to do the D&D episode, we're probably going to need at least one guest.
Yeah, we're going to need guests.
I think if we keep it to, like, 1, that could be a fun...
You know what might be really fun?
What?
We could bring in my DM for my main campaign.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, he, of course, DMs a lot. So...
yeah.
Maybe... in between, like, writing for our campaign that we're doing, he could DM for both of us. Or what may be fun is to have the dynamic between you, the DM, and me, the player, with him just by my side.
Yeah. Honestly, like, I mean, I don't think it'd be a standard D&D game at all.
No.
Because, we have to make this a fun podcast for all of our beloved listeners.
Even for those who don't understand what D&D is.
Yeah. It'll be a story through the wilds, and we'll digress into different topics.
Whoa.
We can digress into different planes of existence.
The ethereal plane.
And I'll kill you at the end.
No.
So wrap it up nicely.
No. Every story needs a good ending.
Yeah. But yeah,
Frankie will not shut up. That's Frankie, by the way.
Beyond that, we plan to have guests... maybe a live episode. I mean, I think a live episode.
A live episode would be very fun.
Is definitely due at some point. And I mean, this is a live episode. If you can't hear, if you can't hear my very small finger movements, I'm doing air quotes. But like an actual live podcast on like Twitch.
Yeah. Or maybe
OnlyFans. Subscribe to our titanium tier level and get pictures of Chase's tentacle hand.
Joe,
he's an octopus guy.
You can do that yourself, but I mean that.
I have the creative license to do that.
No. Like you.
What I do in my own time is on me, is what you're getting at.
Yeah.
Don't ask, don't tell.
Okay.
I also just love, while I'm thinking about it, looking at the waveform of my laugh, because it's just so wonderful. I don't know if I can go back like while it's happening. Yeah, it's not gonna let me. Yeah. But it's very distinct. You can look at it and be like, oh hey, that's Joe's laugh. It's kind of cheeky. So
we'll be gone for a couple weeks, unfortunately.
A few months, maybe. Couple months, maybe.
For a while.
For a period of time. Between now and then.
This will be discussed. We'll have
Yes, we will make an announcement.
Actual.
Yeah. We will. We don't have hard set details because we were planning really on this cheese thing, and then we still, to be completely transparent, need to do more planning on what season 2 will actually look like beyond just the idea phase.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's going to be a time. We're excited for you to come and digress with us.
Yeah.
And you know what? Maybe, because nobody, from what I can tell, submitted anything for the what's a group of Fox called thing, then maybe we can have a different conversation of sorts.
About Fox groups?
Fox groups, and have a contest surrounding that. I'm going to check that email because I didn't between now and like a month and a half ago.
Yeah. And as we mentioned...
Oh, God. Did I not? Oh, no. Okay, I added it.
As we mentioned a little while ago, we aren't doing a final topic for this one because, this is the end of our digression. This is like a little string.
You know what? A pretty awesome digression is?
What?
Or not necessarily like...
Like, we're not going to intentionally wrap this up with something that we have to do next episode.
No.
Because there is no next episode.
I think...
Yes.
I think a cool way to end it would be talking about
coffee
season. Oh, well, that's
Oh,
it. But like the next
2.
season.
Yeah.
But also, coffee. Make it full circle. Talk about coffee. Be really sweet.
Coffee isn't sweet.
It's not, but it's a good palate cleanser for cheese tastings. God damn, that would have been a great way to end this.
Oh, that would have been
coffee.
Perfect. Damn. Let's pretend. Let's see
They
how good
don't
of like.
know that I don't have coffee.
Let's see how good Foley artists we are. Do you want to be the coffee kettle, Joe? I'll be the beans.
I don't know if I could just like whistle it. I'll just try whistling.
Oh no, it's done. Oh, time to drink. We just drank some coffee, everyone.
As you can clearly tell. Oh, man. What a time it's been, Chase. Yeah. It's been an honor.
It's been 17 hours worth of content.
17 hours of this.
Jeez.
I'm going to have a nightmare.
It has been
this.
8 weeks since we started this.
It has been 2 months.
That is...
Wow.
Kind of... Yeah, time flies too fast.
When you're having fun.
Yeah, but there's times in between the podcasts, Joe.
Oh. Well, I have so much fun editing them. That
time will come for us all. We'll all die one day.
We will all succumb to the void, whether we want to or not.
Well, unless I have anything to say about that.
Well, I'm immortal until proven mortal, so that's what I think about that.
Yeah.
Chase, do you want to take your sheep cheese with you? Because I know you very much enjoy it.
Oh, I mean...
You purchased it, are you sure?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
It's good.
I have a lot of cheese.
We can speak about our cheese arrangements after the podcast.
Well, the viewers have questions, and they need answers.
Who's taking the cheese?
What's gonna happen to the pepper jack?
Joe, if you want it, you can have all the cheese.
Okay. I do like cheese.
Okay, cool. Then you're welcome.
But I also don't want to take the cheese from you, because that is very kind, but you did also purchase the cheese.
No, it is fine. Fine by me. I'm probably not going to eat it anyway.
It's fair.
I usually survive off of, like, ramen, so.
Yeah, I off of Hot Pockets. But you know what would be better inside a Hot Pocket?
Some sheep cheese. Get it?
Just cut it open, slice it open, put it in there, super glue it back up. Get some sheep cheese Hot Pocket.
The way to do it would be to take the frozen Hot Pocket and then, like, scalpel incision the thing.
And just fill it with...
like, make a, like, split open, like, where...
We should have gotten a fondue fountain. And just thrown all of this in there. That would have been so fun.
That would have been weird, though.
It would have been a waste of cheese.
It really would have.
Monumentally. But, like, oh my god, would that not been funny?
I mean, like, we could go, like, make a double boiler.
The fondue tier. SS plus.
SS
god
plus
tier.
supreme.
Because it's like, you know, the combination.
Right. Of
all of their weaknesses fade away as their strength.
Right. Because
coalesces.
it's definitely not going to be the opposite of any of that.
It's the assimilation. It's like the Borg of cheeses.
The Borg. We're taking the smorgas out of the Borg.
So wait.
Oh god.
What are we
We're
at?
almost at 3 hours.
Almost at 3
but
hours.
we do have not a ton to clip out.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think what we need to say right now is what we're doing with season 2. Season 2, and I think from here on out, generally, we're just gonna do a bunch of variety episodes.
Yeah.
This was a cheese tasting one. Like, it's gonna be like this. We're gonna intersperse each of our digressions with something, like, fun. Or we have someone else with a different perspective, believe it or not.
What? There are other people and ways of thinking about things?
Yeah. If we melt us all into a fondue, and then add someone else.
Episode 1, Season 2. We melt ourselves into a fondue fountain and all intermingle.
And then we sell ourselves to Ashley.
Ashley Polish. And then, ta-da!
We're gonna do a bunch of variety episodes. We're probably gonna have guests. First one, we're gonna do a weird D&D digression campaign.
Oh yeah, the logistics are gonna be wonderful
with guest.
With guest,
yeah. We're gonna figure it out. This is gonna be interesting.
That's the point.
And then after that, anything's game. We're probably gonna have a lot more guests this next season.
Yeah,
but yeah, I think each of our episodes we're gonna try and have a gimmick.
Yeah,
like
have
this.
something
fun.
Right, as the pillar that everything else kind
and
of goes around.
Maybe one episode a season we're gonna have the gimmick of not having any gimmicks.
What a return to form!
And that would be super exciting. Yeah,
that would be exciting. You know, and a little homage to what got us to where we are today.
Yeah. Anyway, that's what's gonna look like. We'll be gone for a little bit. We'll tell you.
We'll keep you updated on the Instagram And I Digress.
We won't be gone.
No.
And I'm still gonna be uploading highlights after this because I have a big backlog.
He has a lot of them saved up because he hasn't put a lot of them up. But that just means that there's more content coming up.
Sorry, I've been working on other things, but they've also been taking a long time too.
Unacceptable.
Can only have one creative endeavor, I guess.
One endeavor at all. Some people have their family. Some people have like their religion. Yeah, I have this podcast, and you have this too, and this is it.
I'm like, wait, I have
till death do us part.
I have like 4 endeavors, Joe. I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too. I got shit going on. I do things with stuff.
Trying to get a 5th, but everyone's telling me no.
Oh God.
Yeah. I'm going to leave that one vague.
Yeah, I'm going to ask you more about that after we stop recording.
Oh, wait, no.
No, I don't know what this is. I'm curious as your friend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, thanks for listening. It means a lot that you listen to 3 hours of cheese.
And potentially 17 more hours of...
Oh, God. Well... 14
more hours of everything else we've done before this. So if you have listened to all the episodes up to this point, at least, or if you listened to any episode, if you listened to this episode...
To this segment.
Thank you.
Thank you. And viewers like you.
Thank
you.
We'll have our PBS donation box open. You can get a boxed set of Downton Abbey if you donate $50 to us.
And you can get a porcelain dachshund that looks like a sheriff.
Oh, I want that.
If you have any ideas or hopes, dreams, death threats, etc. that you want to send to us about season 2 or otherwise, shoot us an email at andidigresspodcast at gmail.com or a DM on Instagram, again, at andidigress. We'll be there.
Send us a TikTok.
Oh, God. No. Like, you could, I guess. But...
Don't, actually.
Please,
we don't have a TikTok.
I have one.
We collectively, as an Anti-Digress,
as an organization, we do not have one. Thank you for listening. This went on like 2 hours longer than I anticipated.
But you know what? All good.
We had a time. We tried cheese. We learned. We laughed. We loved. We had an intermission.
Yeah.
We had all the things.
This is like a full play right here.
This is,
Step aside, 1, Hamilton.
Act 2, get out of the way. Are we on Disney Plus? No.
We don't be.
We don't shill out to
We don't need Disney Plus.
Disney, no. I have
Fast forward to 5 years or like...
They dig this up out of the vault like, hey boss, these guys just diss Disney. I don't know if we can keep them on the platform anymore. Why do I sound like this?
Because you're doing a voice.
Because I'm doing a voice. It's a character of sorts on a podcast, eh? It's a very stereotypical interpretation of a northernmost North American accent.
Again, thank you for your patronage.
Thank you for everything.
I think we succinctly wrapped it up. We can call this Finn on season
1 of
The And I Digress podcast. See ya.
See ya. Wouldn't wanna be ya.
Get it.
Okay, Joe, stop.